What's going on, guys? We're back, and today's a very, very good video. It's just me and my boy Hebot for the day, my road dog, responding to the haters on our last, the video that we did yesterday, the podcast. And I just want to address these dudes because we just got a lot of hate for nothing, for giving our opinion on The Last of Us 2. And it's
What's
just
goody?
me, huh?
What's goody, Bobby?
Yeah, it just kills me. Rain G4, what's up, bro? Other Zinc, what's up, my dude?
What's up, Ray? What's up, G? What's up, other Zinky?
But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Man, I just would like
What's
to
good?
say, like, giving your honest opinion. Now,
Yeah.
we've watched The Last of Us, right? And I've watched that. And what can they tell me? The Last of Us, I've seen what they were showing me, because basically, besides the last 8 minutes to maybe 10 minutes was like the gameplay. Like, I seen the rest of them because we had leaks. They showed it before that, gameplay of those gameplays. You understand? Now, Red Dead Redemption got better horses than The Last of Us 2. So I don't know how, this irks me that you got, how are we not real gamers, bro? I don't get that. Because we don't like The Last of Us, and we got our own opinion that that scenery, and there's a lot of, how you say, I don't know if I'm saying it right, cutscenes in there, like,
It's very. I mean, the first one was heavy on cutscenes, and the first one was the pacing was very slow.
Yes,
the first one had a lot of pace. The first one,
these PlayStation dudes.
Yeah, and the first one had a lot of like traversing. They call it traversal, right? Which is basically platforming, right? Because that's what it's called. And from our generation when it all started. And one of the things they talked about in the video was that they added more traversal. So now you platform a lot more. But the thing is that people got to understand too is, listen, we're not hating because we're just calling out what's, evidently there. It's quite evident that the game's not really doing anything new. I mean, horseback riding, we've seen that in many games. Many genres this gen, and even last gen we've seen it in genres, in certain games. Odyssey did that. We had games like Red Dead that did that.
Red Dead is curse stomping the shit out that shit.
And the thing is with Last of Us 2 is it's the same formula, just with better coat of paint, with better graphics, and that's because Last of Us 1 was a PS3 game. The remaster was still running on a PS3 game. It was just utilizing some of the capabilities of the newer hardware to make it run a little bit better, right? Which was 60 frames, but then you lost resolution. And then when you lost resolution, you lost detail sharpness, or you lost details in some of the games within itself, like the textures were low res, because they had to compromise, because the game wasn't built from the ground up. Yeah, the game's going to look nice when you look at it, because it's a new engine built for this gen.
Yeah, but check this out, bot. We just had like 4 people come in, and I know they want some of this work. But anyway, I'm going to go down to our comments, and I'm going to read the comments.
Okay.
So basically, we're going to start off like this. Danny Ruiz, he says, the sword is real. The sword is real where? That's what I don't understand. What do you mean?
That we're salty? Okay.
Salty about what? I got a PlayStation.
Well, we've had all the games that we were going to get come out. So how are we salty? We own PlayStation. Okay, we buy the games. I don't understand how we salty.
I don't understand we salty. I didn't get that, but he got 7 likes on that. So basically, hold my dick. How about that? Next.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of homosexuality going on in these YouTube streets and these Twitter streets, and a lot of dick pullers. They're like stalking men because of their opinion, and they show that, and they show that they're all for the homosexuality because they keep on sucking on men. So I mean, it happens.
We got fun fact right now. This is the fake Phil Spencer right now. He said, fun fact, Xbox Game Store has 0 games. Not even 1 game. 0. Is that retarded?
He's just trolling. He's
I
just
know,
trolling.
but this is
He's
why
just trolling
I'm such
because
a pro.
there's no Xbox games that you can play on PlayStation.
Yep. So
Period.
look,
No
stat check.
exclusive that Xbox has you can play on PlayStation. So that's all that matters at the end of the day. You can't play
And
Gears, you can't play Halo,
this is
you
me.
can't
You
play
got
Recore, you can't play Quantum, you can't play Rise, you can't play
woo,
Killer
break that
Instinct,
down.
you can't play Loco, Crimson Dragon, you can't play Dread Rising 3, you can't play Forza, you can't play, Sunset Overdrive. None of those games you can play on the PS4. So if they
Simulated.
have no games, then you must have played all those games on the PS4 then.
I
I
know.
mean, show us footage, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. You know how it is though. But you got guys like that just trolls. And what I love about it is a lot of
Mhm.
these trolls got a lot of sock accounts. But I respect
Mhm.
real
Well,
YouTubers.
that's what that's what fake
If
that's what
you
fake men do.
listen,
That's
listen,
what weak men do.
yeah, but this is how I am. If you a real YouTuber and you in a podcast or somebody else's podcast and you don't like what
Hmm.
we're saying, grow some fucking balls and come out
Yeah,
and put your real name in there. Don't use
that's
sock
true.
accounts. I don't go on other people's podcasts and use sock
Hmm.
accounts to say something. If Ghost got to say something,
Hmm.
I'm gonna let you know. Like I'm gonna tell you now.
Yeah, yeah. We don't
On my
hide.
dick.
We never
How
hide. But
about
that's the
that?
difference between us and them. We don't
That's the
act like
difference.
childish
So
little
whoever's
kids. We
on
don't
here
act like
and
weak
I'm
men.
about
We
to
act like
read,
men.
can hold my dick. How about that? I'm gonna keep it real.
Mhm.
Next, step check 809. Look at this. The whole discussion yesterday is an L. We discussed a lot of things,
We discussed a whole shitload of
but
stuff. I
it's an
mean,
L.
I guess you're referring to the Last of Us part, but again, it's an L for you because
Exactly.
you like the game, and that's good for you.
Hey,
You obviously don't know the difference between quality and something that's rinse, wash, and
listen,
repeat. Because I would love to know. I would love to know what did Last of Us do that was new, original, and that no one else did before. Because
bro.
even the whole concept behind it was created by another game before, which was I Am Alive.
Look, it's not even that. You
It's
hitting them
that
like that,
simple.
but playing the game, they got dumb. That's one of the most games. They got the most dumbest IPs. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's clunky.
They're
Like let's keep it
overrated. They're
real.
overrated.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
overrated.
But they
Yeah,
get,
my
but they
nigga.
get the accolades because they're
You know what I mean?
doing
Like,
their
come
IPs
on.
get accolades because they're doing things like
The game look good.
pushing.
Let's be
They're
honest.
doing things.
Look way better than part one, of course. It
They're
looks
doing.
better.
They're
But the
supposed to.
older
It's running
IPs
on
look
the next gen.
stupid.
It's running on the next gen engine. It's supposed to look
And
good. I
I
mean,
know it's a poptical, how you say, a poptical world or something like that. But you know what kills me? Where's all the enemies at, bruh?
yeah.
These
There's
people
nothing
stop.
going on.
We gonna get
Yeah.
into
The
that though,
the
Bob. We gonna get into
the
that.
world looks dead, just like I said with Joseph Tsushima. The world looks dead. When you fight NPCs, you see the most like one or two at a time. And what they'll do is they'll put like a more, and they'll spread out, and you'll fight them in different areas. Like when you turn a corner, there's a dude. When you turn to the other corner, there's another dude. That's how they're able to keep in the loading of the game without having frame rate issues. Because a lot of the world is static. If you look at it, it's just the graphics. But there's not a lot of things going on. Like you don't see destructions, explosions, winds swaying, light
Bro,
changing,
they ain't really show anything but certain little
dynamic
parts, bro.
weathering and
Like,
shit like that.
come
You
on.
don't even see that stuff. I mean, it could be in the game. Don't say it. I'm not saying it's not.
Hey,
But when it starts to rain in a board, it's already baked in. It's different than dynamic in real time. That's another thing. The
stop,
geometry
bro.
and assets of games when they're put in, most of that game concentrates is on the mocap that they do. That's why the fighting looks very visceral and brutal because it's all mocap, and then they draw in the artwork of the graphics on top of what they're doing. That's what they do. So
Yeah,
it's the
check it,
machine
box.
that's reading what real life people are doing. So of course it gives it that life animation look, but that's not the developer that's doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Developer just makes it look pretty. You understand? But that's the actual computer that reads those movements and they put it in the game. And people are trying to act like, oh my God, this is Naughty Dog because they're the best of the best.
Listen,
They know how to do
I
it.
just,
If they were
I'm gonna be
freehanding
honest.
that
I'm
without no
not just
mocap, they
listen.
couldn't do that.
But I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I understand the game looks alright. It look good, but I ain't kissing Sony ass. I ain't no YouTuber, Xbox YouTuber that need people, the Sony dudes, to make my channel bigger or
Right,
anything. I'm
exactly.
not gonna just kiss their ass and be
Hmm.
like, "Yo, bro, oh no, that game look godly." No, be
Yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah. Like a
The
lot of
game
them
got a little
didn't.
bit of
A
flaws, bro.
lot of these
Like, come
YouTubers
on,
when they
bro.
were doing the stuff
They
about
fronting
Neil
a lot of these
Druckmann,
YouTubers, bro,
when
just
they
to
were
be
talking about when they were talking
looking
about Neil
so comedy with the
Druckmann,
fans. Nah, man, I ain't kissing
you
no ass
heard
like that, bro.
you heard Ghost
Yeah,
when a lot of the guys, A lot of these YouTubers that they stood quiet, mum, they didn't say shit when they were talking about all the stuff that was going on. That Rio Druckmann was,
Uh,
treating the workers wrong. That they segregated
oh
them. They were
yeah,
separated. No, you saw a lot of the guys that so-called supposedly, are Xbox dudes, right? Or that talk and call out stuff that they don't play the preference role supposedly. That didn't say shit. Mum was the word, mum. They didn't say anything. Now they show the gameplay. Oh my God, look at this, blah 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 blah. It's like everything PlayStation does. They can never do no
now
wrong.
moving the
Never
ball. So
anything.
I'm
Hmm.
I'm gonna use my man Blackie Lebowski shit. We got another ass pirate from Gritty
Hmm.
DN. Let me guess, y'all impressed with Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, State of Decay? Yo, bro,
Yeah, because
you
the
know what's
difference is
crazy?
CFD's Crackdown DK is they're real games with real gameplay. It's not just CG cutscenes all day and being recorded on a machine or mocap machine that they use for movies. That is the difference. If you haven't played them, you're not going to understand the difference. Okay, they don't hold your hand. They're not just slow paced games. You actually have to play and you control what's on the screen. And they will offer you certain things like cutscenes or little moments where it's like something cinematic, but it's not overly done. So the difference is you're actually playing instead of sitting there with your controller on the side, watching a half-hour cutscene every time you do something for 10 minutes, which is how the structure of that Last of Us has always been, and for games in general in the Sony camp. Okay,
Yo,
that's the
now,
difference.
now see that was Bot's explanation on that. But for me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Hmm.
gonna tell you like this. Um, see, you don't hear me really going crazy for Sea of Thieves because that's not my cup of tea. So
Right,
on this
right.
podcast,
Neither.
we all have
Yeah,
our
right,
opinion. Stop looking at somebody and directing because what somebody else said on everybody. I don't
right, right.
like Sea of
Hmm.
Thieves. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
really
don't even
like
play it. Yeah.
Crackdown 3. He bots my friend. He knows me. He knows I don't really like those games. They not. I would have been playing them. I'm not
Hmm.
really into those. Just because they're exclusives, I'm not gonna hype it up. But I did play State of
Hmm.
Decay. I think one, and they had a couple of them. I have videos of before. I've beaten some of the State of Decay, not the newer one. I haven't played it. But what PlayStation games you got? That's more realistic than State of Decay. When you die, you gone. You done got none,
Hmm.
right? Another thing. What got more content than Sea of Thieves when y'all had nothing but indie games, bruh? Some whack
Hmm.
garbage ass indie games. So how can you disrespect Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, and all of that when y'all had for a long time garbage? When I tell you y'all
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
lot of second party games that was ass cheeks.
yeah, yeah. Like Godzilla, for
All
example.
you had was first
Oh,
party
oh.
games. That's just the answer. This dumb fuck. Next on the list. KO2MO3. Another one.
Mhm.
They're not impressed. Laugh. He goes, laugh out loud. Ha, ha, ha. I'm definitely not impressed with Grounded and Minecraft Dungeons, bro. You might not.
Those,
That's not my.
those games are not made to look like realistic
That's not
life
my cup
things.
of tea.
Hmm.
That's just
Minecraft Dungeons is fun, dude. That
these
shit
are
is fun.
fanboys that think that everybody likes what
Hmm.
Xbox got to offer. Those are not the games
Right.
that Ghost don't like. So I don't give a damn. But I know Minecraft sold more than any of those fucking PS4 games. Period. Hands
Hmm.
down.
But Minecraft is a family social game. It's like Diablo with
Exactly.
the Minecraft universe or
But
skin.
sometimes these
You
ponies
know what I
don't
mean?
think to get it through their head that they think that everybody on our podcast or every Xbox do, oh, it's exclusive
Hmm.
to that. You gotta like that game. You gotta
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Like I'm
Hmm.
being honest, I don't like those games. You're not gonna
Hmm.
catch Ghost playing blocks. I'm not gonna run around with that.
Roblox. Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
yeah.
That's not me. I don't like games like
Right.
that.
Hmm.
So maybe he might like it, or maybe my boy might not
No,
like it.
I don't. No, I don't like
Like
that either. I
to be
don't play it.
honest, like
I
so
don't play Minecraft either.
scratch that dumb shit out. That's another one.
I
All right.
played State of Decay. I only play it if it's. I only play it if somebody else. Like I play with friends. I'll play. If I play by myself, I get bored. I don't really like how it feels by myself. I like it more when you're with friends. But I can
Yeah.
say that. It's the same thing like Sea of Thieves. If I play it alone, I might not have fun, even though they added, campaign missions now. But if I play with other people, I definitely have a good time because it's a lot of shit you can do. It's funny, a lot of fun shit you can do in the game. It's just very immersive.
Oh
You know
man,
what I
this
mean?
is the notorious one. I love this because this is the nut grabber of the this guy should get an award for the nut hugger right now.
Mm-hmm.
He really is a pony nut hugger. All right, his
Yeah.
name is Lars Peterson. Lars Peterson. Yo, This dude,
Oh, Lars, he's
yo,
always
right,
trolling.
but this is the thing. He trolls. He's a big time troller. That's why I
He's
laugh.
my favorite. He's one of my favorite fans,
I
dude.
know. He's a nug. Yo, Xbox has no games, laugh out loud, right? But like 3 or 4
Yeah.
podcasts and a video ago, I told him PS5 has no games. Let me hit a list. He still ain't come up with one. So I'm gonna scratch you out the list.
Yeah,
When
he's
you
just
holler
being
at me
silly.
about PS5 games, not in June,
Hmm.
let me know what PS5 games you got right now, Mister.
Well, the thing, at least Lars doesn't get offensive. He doesn't
Go at it.
say nasty shit. He
That's what
doesn't
I'm
say
saying.
like "fuck
Right now.
you," you guys are gay
I
or whatever.
gave
He
me
don't do that.
I gave my
You know what
airtime.
I mean?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ew, another one. There we go. 5 hours ago. You guys are pathetic. Like, really, it's time for a reality check. Throw away your fanboyism and enjoy games. Yo, bro, I've been enjoying games
Mm.
since the day I was born.
I've been playing since 1978.
Exactly. I've been enjoying, bro. I
And then
done,
you gotta tell me about what good games is, well, what's good and what's not. What are you retarded?
but I've been had Nintendo. I had Genesis. I used to go and sneak and play my father's Atari. Like
Hmm.
I had basically freaking most of the consoles that ever came out. I had them.
Hmm.
My father gave me basically everything he could have gave me at the time. So when these dudes talk about gaming, I might not be knowledgeable like that of being back then, knowing as a kid, yo, this game did this and it was made by this guy. But I played
Right,
games and I experienced it. I got a
right.
37 years old. I played a lot of games, but you know what? At a certain thing, I used to box. I won the Junior Olympics 3 fucking times. I won Junior Metros. Do your math on that. Go to New York. Look at the boxing things. I fought the Daily News Golden Gloves. I did a hell of a lot of things. I'm not going to be playing at a certain time of my life. I enjoy basketball. I love pussy. Excuse
Yeah,
my.
you did other things. You did other
I did a whole
constructive
lot of
things.
I like smacking ass. I like
Constructive
playing
things
football.
that
I did a whole
that
lot
you
of
were out there with your friends, doing things, trying to do a
I ain't
career,
no kid, I ain't
talking
no
to
guys
girls.
in their underwears sitting in their house, just home alone without no girl, without getting ass, playing games. That's not me.
All day, all day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. That's me. That's who Ghost is. Like
Huh?
I said, nigga. Like that's who I am. I'm a hood nigga, and I like playing games. And pussy's the best thing on earth. So keep it moving. Let's kick fucking rocks. Get them out of here, baby. These motherfuckers.
Oh,
These niggas.
Ghost. I think Tuck wants a link. I
But
think he
bro,
wants a link.
right now we going. Like I just want to address these dudes.
Yeah, yeah. We addressing them. We addressing. Don't even let it get you hype. Just talk. You get your point across.
Nah. I'm just getting hyped because I like getting hyped. But yo, all right, this is another one. Selfie. He's hype. We went in. He hype. It looked amazing. Game guys, laugh out loud. I'm very interested in this game, guys. Laugh out loud. Yo,
I
Triple
mean,
Chuck.
for you,
Right, what's
for
good,
you,
yo? What's up, Triple Chuck? You got a lot of these bum
for
ass
him,
on the
for
comment.
him, it might be. But I mean, I didn't see nothing new. I didn't see nothing innovative. I just saw better graphics. Obviously,
Yeah,
I saw
I
the
mean,
same slow pace.
the game looks
You
good,
know,
but what made my interest that I didn't like is
but there's a lot of games that look
certain
good. I mean,
certain things that they went about putting Christianity in it. There's a lot of
well,
things.
there's a lot of things. Yeah, yeah.
Fanboys that they're not going on the internet seeing the backlash that Last of Us took. The
No,
backlash.
well,
They not
they're
seeing
not gonna, when they see how they don't care about their connection to
highlights.
the
Yeah,
characters.
bro. You know what I mean? But they
No,
like
no. What I'm
that.
saying, when
They
they
like that. It
see
was
that they didn't care about the connection they have with their characters, they'll learn.
hustle. You know what I mean? But yo, the guys, the game looks. We not gonna lie, the game looks good. But there's certain parts in there, like, come on, bro. If you
Yeah,
say
but graphics don't make a game. You understand what I'm saying, Goes? Whether
graphics,
you say it looks good or not, it doesn't make a game. The game could look great, but if it plays like shit, it's boring, the story's stupid, you're not gonna be interested. You're not gonna keep you in. It's not gonna keep you interested.
listen,
You don't play games just for graphics. So these dudes, that's the problem with Sony dudes. That all they see is
so we're gonna
graphics.
send you one, my brother. We're gonna send you one.
That's it. All they want is graphics, graphics, graphics. All they want is things to look pretty. Yes, I get it. Graphics are nice. They are appreciated. Yes, they are. But if you don't have the gameplay to keep you captivated or intrigued, the graphics ain't gonna mean shit. Right now, my son's playing a game that looks great called Agony, and it plays like dog shit.
Kentucky. Yeah.
It's running like 12 frames per second on the X.
Yeah.
Retarded. You
Yo,
see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yo, Rain G4. I know you in here, and I know you can hear us, bro. They saying, yo, basically, bro, so if you don't like The Last of Us, you're not giving your game a
Like
call.
you ain't, yeah, like you're not real, like you ain't a real gamer.
Being a real
Like
gamer.
what the fuck, yo, that dude, answer me this question:
Gassed up,
Which one of them motherfuckers played the I Am Alive? I bet you none of them fucking did. Not one of them
A lot of
motherfuckers
these
played
dudes
it.
be
Not one.
fronting, bro. Like they just be
Guarantee you.
for views and all that. Like, yo,
I'm
I don't give
capping,
a shit.
I do.
This is yo, my gamer tag is not my only gamer tag, bro.
Right,
Before I
right.
became Ghost
Plus,
Rider, I was somebody
plus,
else.
plus,
Like niggas kill
plus,
me, bro.
you don't spend all day playing,
I got a job, bro.
games. You got a life,
Like I said, I like
like many of
knockout.
us do.
I like booty. You really think I want to play around and go, yo, bro, yeah, you know what I mean, and do all that? Nah, bro. Like, I like playing my games, chilling with family, chilling with my boys. My subscribers, I'll rock out with them. But for this is why I don't like. This is why I kind of hesitant with some subscribers and all that, and these fanboys, bro. Like you got a lot of
Hmm.
haters, man. Before my cousin, I was in the room. Some dude came in there and doing some gay ass shit. I want my family like, what the fuck's going on here? I knew that was one of these PlayStation ass weirdos
Yeah,
jumping in
yeah, yeah.
shit.
I remember one time I did I did was
Bro.
trying to do like a. I remember one time I was trying to do like a podcast with J Long for I forgot what it was for, and one of the dudes came in there with his screen on, right? He came
Yeah,
on like, and he had men sucking on each other's cocks,
facts.
trying to. And I
Yeah,
was like, dude, what the
that's
fuck?
some
Like,
PlayStation
we
weirdo
had to
niggas.
get off. We had to go off air ASAP. I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking
Yeah,
dumb.
you get some wild ass bugged out people.
Yeah, they act like the gayest and weirdest motherfuckers ever, yo.
Exactly. I
That
played the
shit is
last of Us on
crazy.
PS3 and I bought the remastered PS4 version. Yeah, the Last of Us
Hmm.
PS3, it was alright. But they make it look like this game was the greatest game ever, bro. Like they need to slow down. You even had a dude on TV, a YouTuber, a big YouTuber, faking crying, bro. And then people really felt sorry for this dude. He made believe drops his head. You could tell
Well,
he
I
got
mean,
crying. And he made himself cry just to get clicks. They need to cut the bullshit out. Take the biggest knife like next
story
in
alone.
the drawer and cut the bullshit, bro. Like that shit is crazy. Excuse my French, I'm cursing a lot. Man, it just makes me.
The story is damn stupid and far fetched.
You buying, but I'm gonna hold on until you know. Now we got bot. I know you buying. You heard? You hear me? Bot. I can't even hear you, bro. It, you- Yo, bot, you buying? If you can't jump out the room, jump back in. I'll bring you back. Well, yo, PS Gamer 84. Ha ha ha. The damage control crybaby is real. What? I don't get it. What am I crying about? I don't get it. The game is alright. It looks alright. Bruh, like y'all so far up Sony's ass, it's ridiculous. Like, come on. Like the game looks okay. It looks good. It's alright. But you're trying to make this game look like it's matter of fact, better yet. PS Gamer 84. Ain't you tired of looking at The Last of Us? Because I know I'm an Xbox dude, and I'm tired of looking at The Last of Us that I've been hearing for like 2 to 3 freaking years. And I'm
Can you
tired of
hear
seeing
me?
the same gameplays of The Last of Us. They finally showed something different. Her swimming underwater. Everybody went, ooh, wow. She's swimming underwater. Okay, she comes out. Somebody's on a PS Vita, the Chinese girl. She grabs
Yeah,
her.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, what were you saying before I
Right
left? What
now,
was that?
PS Gamer 84 say, ha ha, the damage control crybaby is real. But what I
How are we
know,
damage controlling if we don't
let me
have the
try that.
game? We're not. We don't have the game. We're just telling you what we see. That's our
Yo,
opinion. It's not damage control.
Tuck Master, I already invited you, bro. Just take the invite.
I don't understand how you consider what we're saying on damage control if we're telling you why we don't like certain things, we're pointing it out, we're giving you detailed descriptions, we're explaining to you what it is that we don't like, and it's a damage control. How is that a damage control?
Exactly.
I asked you guys questions and you guys don't even know how to answer. One, have you ever played I Am Alive? I bet you none of you did. Because if you did, you will realize that was the first real Last of Us. The whole concept story, everything. But it was more realistic because it wasn't him falling in love and getting a connection with some fake ass teenage girl. It had to be the cure for the world and sacrificing humanity just so they could spend some months together. Okay? It was really about him and his daughter. But you motherfuckers are so dumb. You don't know any better because you're not real gamers. You're casuals. You play on PlayStation and you think that you play those movie style games that gives you the title to be considered gamers. No, you're casual gamers.
Right.
Real gamers know the difference. That's number two. Okay. Number three, we have the game consoles and the games. I beat the game and Ghost beat the game. We've played it plenty of fucking times. I know the entire game in and out. Like the gunplay mechanics, horrendous. You look at the video, the same gunplay mechanics look like it's still implemented in this game as well. When she jukes back and you can't even keep the gun straight, okay, and it feels off every
Oh,
time,
but
okay.
finally could jump.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Well, it's
Whoa.
more traversal now. You
Oh,
can platform more now.
yo, hold on. Let's give it a clap though. Yo, for your guys down there. Yo, wow, you could jump, bro. That's dope.
Yeah, now you can traverse more. Yeah,
Yeah.
now you feel more like Assassin's Creed.
Let
Oh,
me.
wait. They have movable snow. They have movable
Oh,
snow
she could
because
dodge.
we didn't see that in Tomb
Wow.
Raider.
Yo, yeah, bro. I thought it was it's a joke. Oh, she
No,
dodged.
no, 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 no. Wait. She could dodge bullets too. She
Where?
could dodge bullets, yo. She gets shot. She don't even get hurt.
Oh my
She
god.
keep
Where?
going.
Get shot in the face. They got a mark.
See all that shit in the game.
Got it. Yeah. But it's supposed to be realistic, right? Okay.
But then they want to hate on. Then they
Don't
want to hate on the. But then they want to hate on a game like Gears of War that's supposed to be based off fake and fantasy shit because it's fake. All of it is fake. You see what I'm saying? And even though it's fake,
Yeah.
even though it's fake, they treat it more realistic than something like Last of Us that's real. With the relationships, with the lore, with the continuity of the story, they don't disrespect the people
Another
that are
thing.
fans of the
I
game.
just want to break it down.
How the guns feel.
You heard about?
Yeah,
They
what
would
up?
try to twist this up like we crying, and yeah, I'm getting hyped because I'm getting hyped at freaking trolls for the PS4
Well,
gamers out there that
it's
like
just
gaming on PS4. I tip my hat off to you. Enjoy the
good for
laugh,
you, huh?
support the game. But for these trolls, I'm answering trolls. They
Yeah,
got
yeah. Well, the whole point is we don't go to nobody's podcast sucking on them because we don't care. We do
I don't
us.
care. You do you.
This just this just shows how much attention we get from them and how much we in their minds and in their thought process. They think about us day and night like homosexuals. Like I said, gay people stay gay. It is part of their lifestyle, right? It is what it is. They can't help it. Me and you are too gorgeous for them. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Them
I'm
niggas want. They're just imagining. They're just imagining how it is to suck on us. I guarantee you. Them motherfuckers is
I don't
weird.
want none of them weird guys thinking of me.
Yeah, they sus, bro. They sus.
Rain
They
kept it real
sus.
though. Rain kept. What's up, Tuck? Rain
I
kept it
tell you,
real.
They talk.
I tell you right now, fellas. Now I'm over here listening to this one guy, Region G4, and they say like the Sony dudes say Gears of War 5 suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I was gonna read this
I
comment.
guarantee you, if they would have got a chance to buy it, they would have loved it.
Oh,
Right, right.
no.
Oh, a lot of them don't even play the game. See, that's the other difference because.
I'm gonna throw it out there, guys. I don't mean to
So,
cut
man,
you
I'm
off.
just
I
saying,
don't mean to
Sony
cut you off.
fans,
Tuck.
Sony fans,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
shut up. Just shut them. Just let us alone. I mean,
Yeah,
because
no. Let's keep it real, Tuck.
yeah,
All them Xbox dudes out there that got big channels. I just want to ask you a question because I know you're gonna watch this and I know you're gonna hate and you're gonna take your little side shots. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Why is it when these PlayStation dudes are saying Gears of War is trash? Why y'all don't come out of nowhere and say if you saying that Gears of War
Yeah, they don't defend it. That's
Um,
your opinion. You're entitled to say that.
you're not a
Yeah,
gamer?
yeah. They don't say that. No, no.
Why they not
No,
saying
they
that?
go. They go. You're very entitled to say, yeah, and Microsoft needs to do better. Yes, it's true.
Halo
It's true.
5 is
Even
trash.
though Halo 5
Yeah.
did a whole shitload of new shit that
Yeah.
Gears 4 didn't do. You
Yo,
see what I'm trying to say?
when we was no, let's go back from Halo 5. Let's go to the Halo Master Chief Collection. When they take games and they show you the older games and they show you what they do. And they show you how these games was running 4K 1080p 60. But
Right, right.
PlayStation dudes say it was trash. I never heard y'all come out in tweets talking about to the defense talking about
Yeah, the defense force. Yeah.
you're not a
Yeah, yeah.
gamer if you don't
Yeah.
But you see how these flaws
Dude, you're not a gamer if you don't play the Last of Us single player experience. But yet the game, Listen, the game doesn't give you a bunch of different gameplay styles. The game doesn't give you boss battles. Okay, because fighting little humans is not boss battles. Okay, like you do in Gears. The game doesn't let you ride vehicles. The game is not co-op. The game doesn't have a multiplayer component. That shit is supposed to be coming soon. They released the game, then they put a little thing on the side so it's coming soon,
Okay,
and it'd be like 2 years later. The game, you know what I'm trying to say?
Got
The
that right.
game don't have a co-op campaign. Yet you still hanging around with the girl and the Chinese dude and Joe during the game, and you can't control it with another person. You can't even control it and switch. No, it's just you playing as Ellie. Scrawny ass, now malnourished 90-pound chick taking out motherfuckers, yoking the motherfucker up. That them niggas look like they like 260 pounds.
yeah,
You
but you know,
fucking retarded. Stop.
realistic.
Stop.
It's realistic.
No,
But
no,
anyway,
it's not.
let's move on and let's get
Dude.
ass
Fuck
pirate.
all that.
Another ass
Fuck
pirate.
out of here.
Lebowski, shout outs to you because this is another ass pirate. I mean, you
Now,
just
Yeah. Yo,
Denny 14,
I
1,400.
want to ask you this. I want to ask y'all this.
yeah, what's up?
Now they talking about the multiplayer coming out in that damn Last of Us, okay?
Well, they ain't even confirmed that. They didn't even confirm that. The game was, remember, the game was delayed indefinitely, and because somebody spoiled it and they got fucked, they had no choice. Now, they were going to bring that shit out for PS5. I know that's what they were going to do.
Oh hell yeah!
But,
Listen,
which I thought was the right thing to do to begin with, because what games are going to have at launch? They haven't even said that shit. It's going to be a bunch of multiplats and
Guys.
maybe a smaller game.
don't worry about the Last of Us. It's not messing with Gears of War multiplayer anyway. So that's it. That's hands down. That's like rated PG-13 versus.
Well, even the story, Joe's, the story of Gears is way more deep
The Last
and
of Us 2, right?
deeper,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
is way more personal than The Last of Us, and that's a fucking
Alright.
fact.
Yo, Rain, shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody that showed up. Shout outs to
Yes,
the haters
sir.
that's gonna show up after all the haters that's here.
Oh, we
Right
don't
now.
care.
We don't
Those,
care.
all the
Bring
homosexuals
your
can eat it.
comments. Yeah, yo, Cyber.
It don't matter to us.
Cyberwolf knows me. He hangs out with me and talks to me. He knows I'm a good dude. But you got a lot of these ass pirates, Cyberwolf. Ass pirates. You know my
Yeah.
nigga.
Well, there's difference
Anyway.
between Sony fans and Sony dickheads. That's the difference. You know,
I'm
there's a
talking to the
difference.
fanboys. We ain't talking to the real Sony gamers out.
Yeah, we respect the
They don't-
Sony fans. We don't have
yeah.
no shame in what they like. Fuck.
We don't like what they like. Well, I'm just talking
We don't
about
have no shame, no
the
quarrel in what they
fanboys.
like.
dudes
Shit.
that get on here, you know,
Fuck out of here.
they got no life, and the Xbox dude that troll with
Yeah, man.
accounts. Like I said, hold my dick. I should get your man. I'll let you know, man.
No, they'll do that. They'll be like, yo, Ghost is gay. Look what
Well,
he said.
listen. I'm just saying that to piss him off. Violence.
Look,
Then
there goes
1400.
Tuck is trying to say something to you. Go ahead.
They gonna be trying to hold it. They gonna come here and try to hold it from you.
Yeah. They're gonna try to hold it.
You keep
Yo.
on calling all of that.
You gotta understand, these are professional dick pullers, my dude. They're
Yeah, I know.
professional dick
Do that.
pullers.
I'm just messing around. I'm just saying that to get people mad. But you know, there are a bunch of. I'm gonna say in Spanish. There's a bunch of tragaleches out there.
Traga leches, canta estúpido, eso.
Tanto Betty Wows. You know how it is. They Betty Wows.
You might be playing
Fucking
around.
pendejo.
You might be playing around, but them dick boot, them dick
Dick pullers, they take that shit serious.
Man, said they booty bandits.
Booty bandits.
No,
Don't
guys,
get
let's
me
move
wrong.
on. Denny 1400 said The Last of Us 2 is gonna be better than every Xbox exclusive this gen. Stay salty. How?
Yeah, keep thinking that in your fucking dreams.
Yo,
In your dreams, I would love to know what it's doing that an Xbox game hasn't done better.
yo, but
Nothing.
It's not even that. Yo, it's been like 3
Nothing.
years we've been hearing about this game. Matter of fact, like almost 5 to 7
Four.
years. we've been hearing
It's
about
going on
it.
4.5.
Because I was
Yeah,
tired of
yeah.
them using a PS3 game, The Last of Us, remastered all this generation. Finally, they're getting it. Let's give them a round of applause. Wow,
Yes.
The Last of Us finally came out for the end of the generation. Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna ask you that question,
About time.
Denny. Name me your top 5 PS5 games. For all your fuckboys out there, even Xbox fuckboys out there. Name me the 5 PS5 games that's coming out.
I would love to know.
I would love to know this.
Because they didn't talk about nothing when it was Concrete Genie. They didn't talk about shit. They didn't talk about shit
These
when
Xbox
people were degrading Death Stranding. They didn't talk shit about Medieval. I mean, about Medieval. They didn't say shit. That shit didn't sell. Nobody talked about it. They didn't talk about Predator having low scores, Metacritic. Their discussion is always based on when it's, something for their advantage, when it works in their favor. But after that, they play the dumb role game. Please.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what kills me? Like they ain't got
They
no
easy as
live. They gotta
hell.
wait to June. All right. Next question. Lame answers, man. We got another one. Fetty Dean, whatever. Flagretti Dean. Y'all the biggest frauds in the whole of YouTube. How you the
Frauds.
biggest
How
fraud?
we frauds if we played the
How?
game? You have Xbox?
There's a
You
lot of
played it?
YouTubers that
We played the game. How we frauds?
I don't get
We
it.
own the motherfucker. How we fucking
I
frauds?
said my reason why I'm not buying Last of Us.
Exactly. We're telling
You
you.
got
You just don't want to hear what we got to say. That's the
exactly.
difference.
That's the difference. It's not that I wouldn't buy the
We're
game.
telling you what we saying, but you don't want to hear it.
But yeah,
Like you can't make me like something you like.
exactly.
If you shit on the floor, I'm not eating from that fucking shit. Where were you shitting at? That's your problem.
You don't make me shit, buddy.
Nigga, we're men. We don't get dictated by other people. We're not sheep.
Like
Oh, because the whole world is talking about Last of Us. We gotta like it. Get the fuck
the
out of
whole
here
world's
with that
talking about Last of
retarded
Us. There's
logic.
a lot of people that dislike Last of Us. They need to check out a lot of YouTube.
Two hands there. It's two hands.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Nigga,
But anyway,
crazy.
Chuck, you got anything to say about that? The guys saying the YouTube frauds. It's a whole
We're,
lot
we're,
of
we're frauds, but yeah, we own all the games and have all consoles. Yeah, we're frauds. All right. Okay.
frauds. Yo, you know what's crazy? Babe, pick up that TV for a minute. Pick up the TV. As loud as you can. As loud as you can. Look what my wife's playing right now as we speak. What game is that? It's Animal what?
Animal
That
Crossing.
means we got a what? That means we got what? A Switch, right? We got everything, right? I got like how many fucking Xboxes? How many? I got a Pro. I got what? What? Like I got games out the ass. I got 2 PCs. Like a gaming PC rigs. What the fuck are they talking about, bro? Like what? I could give you a PC, motherfucker. Like excuse my language. This is the thing.
Look what's on screen. Look at what my pony son is playing. Look, it's on screen. Look, you see it?
Oh my god. Oh,
What's that?
E-Bot, you don't got a PlayStation, E-Bot. you don't look, but for these dudes on there that's on the comment section talking shit, show us the videos of your Xbox.
Yeah, playing what you say you claim that you played and sucked.
Yeah,
They always say it sucked. We played it, but yet they never show proof. We played it. It sucks. Oh, I don't own my Xbox no more. That's the first.
nah.
I don't own it no more. Then you go look at their fucking goddamn gamer tag or gamer score, and they got like 1,000 gamer score. Like, get the hell out of here with that bullshit.
Those are the weirdos. Those are the
1,000
weirdos.
gamer score. You got that shit in one game. Stop.
Yo,
I'm
Rain,
embarrassed.
yo, Rain G, bruh. I got 2 PCs, bruh. Switches, Xboxes, PlayStation. Like, bro, what more do they? What? Like, I don't get it. How am I a fraud?
They like boom, 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 boom,
Sometimes
boom,
I
boom.
buy games and won't even play it, but I'm supporting the developer. What the fuck are they doing for gaming? Period.
Yeah.
Another
The
thing,
frauds don't support games.
Let me ask you
What are
this.
you,
that's all
stupid?
they do is troll, but they not supporting, bro.
Hey, let me ask you
that's
this.
frauds.
Do y'all got
Yo.
that called Remnant?
Remnant.
Remnant. Let me tell you.
Yo, hold up, Tuck. Hold up. Watch this. Look this. See me, Tuck? You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
What I got right there? Yo, that's my Switch library. You see that shit?
Yo,
Look.
Yeah.
they don't
Damn.
know. Like, yo, but we defraud.
Look.
That's crazy.
Nah, dude. We don't play games. Come on, man. Stop that
Yeah,
bullshit.
I want to ask y'all.
What's wrong with y'all?
When that
Have
30,
any of y'all
what is it
downloaded
called,
that game yet?
but what is the
Look,
next
look at my Switch library. Look.
PC coming out? A 31,
Look.
38
Look.
Ti, I think. What is it?
Look, I got my Switch library right here. Look.
Hey, y'all, have any of y'all played that game yet?
What?
Which one?
That game I just announced.
What game?
The Remnant.
Remnant. He's talking about Remnant. Tuck got a hard on for the Remnant. He says good. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta check it out.
You gotta check it out, bro.
If Tuck is saying it's good, I gotta check it out. I gotta do something.
Let me tell you something, but that
Oh
30,
shit! I
that
just
30
played you.
That
What
30,
I love
My
so
bad.
much, hey y'all, and what I love so much about it, it's on the Game Pass, so you get a chance to play it on the Game Pass.
Exactly. But check this out. Tuck. When that 3080, whatever it is, 3080 Ti come out, I am copying that. I am getting that.
Ooh.
So these PC motherfuckers don't have nothing to say, nigga. Like, come on, stop it. I get money, nigga. Like, stop it, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Outside of this, bro.
Hey, what's up, Sega Forever?
Oh, Sega Forever? Like,
Yeah, Sega Forever says the Remnant is solid.
Yeah, it's
He
solid.
says it's solid.
But what I'm
That
trying to say
game
is, yo,
I don't know what
I'm not
more.
saying like I'm rich or nothing like that, but I stack bread, and I'm not a bum ass nigga. Like, bro, down to the sneakers.
Yeah,
Down
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
the fries. Like, I'm a
No, no,
freak.
no, no, no. You
Feel
don't
me? Like,
get
I
shit.
keep it
Stop
fresh.
all that. You a fraud, huh?
Do I gotta show
Fraud.
belts?
You a fraud.
Do I gotta show the belts and all that? Do I gotta pull out stuff out the closet?
You a
Like, I
fraud.
remember dudes trying to make a video, dude. I got yo, bro,
Stop it. You
like
a
I don't even want
fraud.
to go
Stop
there.
it. Stop
I don't
it.
even want
Stop
to
it.
go there.
Stop it.
Like I'm not a rich person, but I know I stack paper and I got
Stop.
bread. But a lot of these bum
You a
ass
fraud,
in
dog.
mom's
You a fraud.
basement, bro. And a lot of
You a
these
fraud.
dudes ain't got nothing to do with their
You
life.
gotta
They're trying to
stop.
troll because they can't do it themselves. But
You know
anyway,
you were in the closet fraud. You know that.
this guy said I can see why this podcast gets a little attention. Hey, I ain't saying I'm the greatest YouTuber out there. I don't kiss ass. I'm doing it
Yeah,
on my own.
we don't kiss
I
ass.
don't
Yeah,
kiss
that's for
nobody's
sure.
ass to be on this show.
No,
And K Mega,
Yo,
this is not to K Mega and them. K
like,
Mega and them is our
sorry, bro.
dudes. Those are our friends. We know them as podcasters, YouTubers, and all that. We rocked out with them. That's my boy K Mega. So ain't no shots to K Mega and none of the niggas I fuck with. You understand? But I don't kiss
Right.
nobody else's ass to get on their podcast to blow up. I don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't.
we don't do that over here. No.
No,
We are not dictated by anybody. No, sir.
Stop it. I don't do that.
We
That's
are meant to create our own paths.
on these YouTube streets. They suck a lot of dick and kiss ass to get what they have.
Let me move out real quick. I'll move to the side with the chair. With the chair. Move to the side real quick, mommy. Wait, hold on. Can you see me? Can you?
Guys, I got something special. I'm about to drop this down. Remember, like I always
Wait,
said.
real quick. Wait. You can hear me or you can see me or no?
I can see you, my brother.
All right. Wait.
Yeah, I'm about to put something on so they could get a little whiff at 41
Hold
minutes,
on.
some seconds,
Hold on. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get crazy on me. Hold on. Wait.
Right now.
Wait. Hold on. Let's go down the line. Espérate, hold on. You can see my camera?
Yeah.
What do you see there?
Yeah.
What do you see there?
Oh man, I see.
Your Xbox.
Yep, I see the.
Oh.
Wow, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. The drink.
Wait.
I seen all that live when I went to visit you and your family.
Look. The PS3. Look at PS3. Look.
But we
the
fraud.
PS2. The PS2 right there. Oh, look, Connect. Oh, the Connect. Oh, look what I got. I got that Ori. Look, that special edition. Look at all the game stacks, bro.
Ooh.
Look down here. Oh my God. Wait. Look, I'm doing fake reviews right now. So look, I got them lined up and trying to do fake reviews. Look at my Strider custom. My daughter did for me. Look at that.
But you don't play no game.
No, I'm a fraud, dude.
You don't play no game.
I'm a fucking fraud.
No.
Listen, when y'all ready to line up them proof and all that shit y'all come see me.
Yo,
all right,
bro,
y'all come see me.
Bro, they phony.
Until then,
these guys
keep your mouth shut.
They gargling.
Keep your mouth shut.
Let me get my nuts
Keep your
back.
mouth shut.
Thank you.
Keep your mouth shut until then.
Let me get my nuts back. Thank you.
Bloop.
Yo,
Keep your mouth shut.
Now listen, like I said before, remember when they said the Xbox X came out and it didn't have nothing to show for? Well, remember when the PS4 Pro came out and they didn't have nothing to show for, but everybody was touting Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, I'm gonna show you.
They're coming.
In the background. Don't worry. Play that in the background, please.
They're coming.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Ghost with the most Ghost Rider.
Listen to the background.
The PlayStation 4 is. You heard it yourself.
Because I don't want to get copyright and all
back
that.
to the video, guys. Enough is enough.
Y'all can hear
man.
that?
A lot of these man, with this PlayStation 4 Pro is hyped
Listen
up.
to the background.
But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna just play this by the know right now. So just cut down these motherfuckers, man.
At yesterday's PlayStation 4 Pro announcement conference, Sony sold the 4K HDR Dream Machine that can make all your console games look amazing for the
Y'all hear this, right?
price of just $399. But then they crushed those dreams with the cold hard times of reality.
Yeah, following all the grand
Y'all hear
news,
this, right?
PlayStation 4 Pro turning gaming's future into gaming's present. A lot more about what the system is truly capable of.
Right.
From both developers and Sony. Like the fact that PlayStation
Right.
4K gaming on
Oh shit!
Or
You hear that?
Say it ain't so.
regular PS4.
You ever hear it?
Ah.
Was the blue pill, PlayStation 4 Pro is the red pill.
Okay.
Combined with from not
Oh, it gets
including
good. He
the
about watch.
HD Blu-ray player, there's now a debate about whether or not this console is a big enough upgrade and
Oh,
whether
okay.
or not the true native
It ain't no Scorpio.
So those revelations disappoint some gamers came from comments made by a number of developers after yesterday's
So there
PlayStation.
was
Okay.
mad people out there that was hyped up, and still hyped up with that.
learned from interviews that a number of the games on display at yesterday's meeting weren't actually running at a native 4K resolution. One of the games, Zero Dawn,
Performing at a native 4K. When did that happen? Where was that at?
Oh, it wasn't even running at 4K. Look at that. She said it looks awesome. But yeah, a lot of Sony dudes was hyped up thinking that was 4K.
Not native 4K. Oh shit. Damn. Wow.
And 91080p was a big difference. Okay.
Almost across. Engadget reported on an interview with Warner Brothers SVP of production Peter Wise, who said that Shadow of Mordor wasn't running at 4K.
Oh, wow.
Expect resolutions up to 90% of 4K, dynamically scaling based on how the games are performing.
Digital Foundry also found that despite Activision's assurances during the PlayStation meeting that Infinite Warfare runs at 4K and 60 FPS, it was actually running at neither.
See those? Look at this.
Did you hear that, Bob?
Yeah.
Stair-step edges
What did it say?
Andromeda, which was
Put that back
hidden by
a
the
little
It said this game running 4K right here.
Right here. Put that right there. I'm gonna set it back for y'all. Listen, don't say nothing, just listen to
found
it.
that despite Activision's assurances during the PlayStation meeting that Infinite Warfare runs at 4K and 60 FPS.
Now listen real good.
It was actually running at neither during the hands-on time.
900.
This shit wasn't even.
Noticeable stair-step edges on Andromeda, which was most.
There's more to come, watch.
Gameplay's kind of darkest. That
Wondered why they put Some games were running natively at 4K, however, but those tended to be games with less challenging visuals. For instance,
Ooh, okay, less challenging.
Scrolls Online.
Less challenging visuals.
Powerhouse Plus already has the benefit of being optimized for PC.
Another game running natively.
Can this run in 4K?
But only when running at 30 frames per second. Switching it up to 60
30
frames per second caused the game to need
Can this run 4K right here?
a lower resolution.
It should also be noted
Hold on.
that despite those not quite 4K resolutions, both Digital Foundry and Engadget stressed that the games still looked fantastic compared to standard 1080p.
Still look fantastic. That's damage control.
You already know.
Still look fantastic. Didn't matter if it wasn't 4K, but still look fantastic.
Somehow do what we would
That's damage control because it's not 4K, but yet they try to sell it as 4K.
from how PlayStation 4.
That's damage control at its finest.
Hold on,
According
we
to Digital Foundry, the console is making elegant use of what's known as
Nah, dude.
recording technology.
Oh my God, que desastre with acá.
2x2 pixel block is extrapolated out into the equivalent next-gen upscaling, if you like. It'll also
Next-gen upscaling, huh?
A 21
Next gen upscaler. When Microsoft has next gen upscale, oh no, it's not good enough. Call of Duty with upscaling is not good enough. On the Xbox regular.
Our CPU with 8 cores, a 4.2 teraflop AMD Radeon-based GPU. It also has 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM and 1 terabyte of storage.
All right.
No, I'm letting it rock. I want them to hear this whole thing. And then I'ma smash their dreams.
4K gaming at all.
The big question is, does this actually make a difference to consumers? With current generation consoles, we've seen that it largely doesn't matter to gamers that they're achieving 1080p resolutions. Barely any games actually get there on their own. And how many people even own a 4K TV yet? Sure, it's
Now stop here.
All right. Put that video for a minute. All right. Now, that's slapping all them Twitter fanboys. All these fake ass Xbox YouTubers is rocking out with PlayStation in the fucking mouth. Because guess what? At the time, that shit wasn't doing no 4K. It was running.
It never has.
So why has Mark Cerny lied to all of you in your face at the launch? Because they caught them on the same day lying. So basically, you got fucked in the ass by a dude lying to y'all, so you're gonna pay another $400. Yeah.
That's the same dude that say the SSD is gonna crush everything right now too. Oh, okay, I got you.
The
I got you. I got you.
Hold on.
Got you.
I think I just dropped a couple of these ponies on the comment section. And
I got you.
Nobody hears this. Nobody sees this. I'm bugging out. So I'm bugging out. Now, hold on, bot. Are these games running 4K? And Sony's
I don't know.
PlayStation, I know my Pro. If I show the box,
I want to know if this
my
game's
box
gonna run 4K right here. Is this gonna run 4K?
it's like 4K.
Tell me, is this gonna run 4K right here?
That's what I'm saying.
Tell me, Ghost, is this game gonna run 4K?
I don't think so, bro. I don't know. Bro.
Oh wait. What about this one? It's an old one. This should run 4K too, right?
Yo, bro.
No? Yeah, let me see.
PlayStation
What
might
about
get
this one? Is it a classic? Isn't this a PlayStation classic? What about this one?
medieval.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, look at those PlayStation 4 Spider-Man PS4 figures. You see them, dudes?
So guys, down in the comment
Is this
section,
funny?
guys, what you think? If y'all could have heard what I was saying, hopefully you did.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. I'm pretty sure they can.
Guys,
We heard it.
you hear that? Because if y'all heard it, I want the people down in the comment section to hear it.
Yeah, they heard it. They heard it. They probably ran away already.
Don't worry, guys. Y'all let me know right in the comments right now if y'all heard it, because I'm actually gonna share this video again on Twitter so they can see this and they can hear it. All the donkeys out there and the dick pullers and the dick riders. They was riding for a couple of years, shitting on the console that really was doing 4K when they let them really utilize the console. But you know, a lot of these dudes want to take the, you know, they it was 1080p when it first launched. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And it was 900p for the Xbox. But that was a big difference. But when something's doing 4K and the other one's not, it's not a big difference. Like I don't.
Yeah, no. They still look great. You know, it doesn't matter. They still look great.
Cyber, you see
know what I mean?
Bullshit, right? You see all that bullshit. I remember they was going, yeah. The Sony said YouTubers, they rock out with Xbox dudes. They know who they are. Especially on Twitter, the trolls, they know who they are. Yo, Spider-Man looking amazing. You seen that 4K Spider-Man video? You have I can say their names right now. That was running with that 4K bullshit and got exposed. I exposed them now. Y'all can use that against them. Like, they need to run with that bullshit, bro.
Like at the end of the day, this the point. The whole point is we're saying what we're saying because Xbox games look great. The same way they claim PlayStation games look great. The way they're saying that you don't need 4K for them to look great. Yeah, we said that with Rise Son of Rome. We said that with Killer Instincts. We said that with a bunch of stuff. Okay, so it's the same fucking logic. It's the same logic. The same ones that it's just like the Nintendo. Oh my God, Mario Odyssey look incredible. Zelda Breath of the Wild looks incredible. Yeah, it does. It looks nice, but they're not worrying about that. But when we say something looks nice, oh, that shit is trash. That shit was 720p. Like, come on, man, stop. Y'all sound like retards. Y'all sound foolish, brother. It's foolish. Like I said, anybody here want to try to challenge me to question my realness as far as what I know with gaming, you more than welcome. Now you can come on the show. We can talk anytime, bro. Anytime.
Listen. This is the thing, but what I try to show is exposing these fuckboys.
Kelly Bourne too.
It's stop lying, and a lot of these Xbox dudes, man, the fuck up. And who
man up. Yeah, stop worrying about only worrying about that. Only worrying about the clickbait. That's what.
Let them know that there was biasism with the media. Let them know all of this. Let them know.
They're not because they're worrying about the clicks. They're worrying about getting those views. They're not worrying about nothing else.
I know they're worrying about the views, but man, the fuck.
They call themselves gamers, but they're worrying about the views because they just want to make money. That's it. They're not gonna be real.
I speak the truth. I ain't sugarcoating shit. Like
they're not gonna keep it real. They're not gonna keep it real. They're gonna be like, it's not professional. It's not professional.
Yep, we got
see what I'm saying?
Preserval. No hate. The game would be great, but I never liked the first one, so I was.
Yeah, me either. That's right. Me neither.
The same thing, different skin for Sony. Well, I agree with you, my brother. Like,
and there's nothing wrong with you feeling that. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. That's it. You're still saying it looks nice. Because it does. It looks nice, but it's supposed to. It's got a next generation graphical engine. It's supposed to look nice.
We got a guy, not for nothing.
What is it supposed to look like? Ugly?
Zaire, I'm subscribed to Zaire, so I know you got one of these dick riders or some. You know, these guys watch over there, and I'm cool with Zaire. But Zaire's the only one I usually hear say that. But you got 4K doesn't matter when you're playing baby games like State of Decay, CFDs, and Bleeding Ass.
Absolutely not. That's how I know you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. When you play Sea of Thieves in 4K, that shit looks incredible. But you won't know that because you don't have real 4K on the PS4. No, that's the problem. You don't know that. You don't understand that because you haven't experienced it. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know what it plays like.
Yo,
Or
they
what
were
it looks
laughing at
like.
that game. Listen, I already said it. I'm not into the
Dude,
Thieves and all that. But right now, there's more people playing Sea of Thieves than fucking any game basically on PlayStation right now.
let me know what game on PlayStation looks as colorful and as pretty as Sunset Overdrive
You
from
know what's crazy?
Insomniac, right?
You know what's crazy?
Without HDR, and that shit doesn't even got HDR or 4K. There's no game on PlayStation that look that nice.
I'm
It
cool
has
with
a,
this,
you
though,
know,
but I know this is somebody that probably be over there, rock over there.
like, it don't matter how cool we are with anybody. If these dudes want to be nutbagging and bringing back and forth bullshit lies like little girls, they're gonna do it. So let them do whatever they want to do. Zaire knows where he could reach us. Zaire knows we're not those type of dudes. We don't fuck around. We're not fucking frauds, and we're not little kids. We're men. He knows that. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. Fuck all that noise. That shit ain't gonna stop any of us talking what we see, or what we want to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can hear you. My wife is
You know
just
what I
laughing
mean?
now. I'm having fun. My wife's laughing. Like,
Mhm.
yo, bot. The only thing is like when they say bleeding ass, they use it like that's why I laugh. Like, yo, bro, but
Bleeding ass.
what about Pico 5? What about Godzilla? What about all these
There's so
whack ass
many
games we
shit.
had for a long time, bro? They had a game.
That
I forgot the name.
that Cougar game with the
Yo,
Panther, please,
shout out
Persona,
to
Jesus.
Showstopper. Showstopper said y'all shouldn't be talking and showed the game there. It was a fake ass Grand Theft Auto with a dog running the street. Like, you know why? Like, it makes me
That
laugh
the
because
Last Guardian, that shit
bro,
look like a
another thing,
PS3
that
game. What
Guardian
you
game is
talking about?
trash. It took 10 years. They talk about Xbox games push games back. The PlayStation 4 was the pushback console. They pushed
Yeah.
games back, bro, to make it look like they had games for the following year.
Well, I mean, I would love to know what
Come
game
on,
of
bro.
theirs has multiplayer, has co-op campaign. None,
Nah, he
none of them.
the last
Knack,
Guardian was
look
garbage.
at that,
Like
please.
garbage. It came out buggy as fuck. Like nobody wanted that shit. It looked like a PlayStation 2 game, bro.
And then they like, yeah, we've been
When they
working
talk
on
about
it for
that
10
shit,
years.
right?
Yeah, okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here with that
They need to run. They
bullshit.
need to run somewhere. Like
You
that's
know that's
yo,
BS, dude. Stop. Stop.
yo. The thing that makes me laugh is look good. Malik Weeks. Good and respectful discussion. You guys are not the crumb side. Thank you, my brother. Keep it moving.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
we
Thank you,
appreciate it.
dude.
And K Mega.
Thank
Thank you, my
you.
brother. Good stuff, Mega. We always show respect. You, my boy. We even yo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
man.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say the truth. Mega, you know
Hmm.
this, my nigga. You know this. On Sunday, I was the first. Well, Iron Wolf knows this. Khalad knows this. Black Spawn and them know this. But I would, talking about the early morning show, nigga. I had that first.
Well, it was your idea that you came up with. I remember that.
You remember
Mega was
that, right?
on there.
Mega was
He's
on
one
it.
of the first people that was on
That's
it.
what
Yeah, I
Black Spawn
remember.
and Wolf was arguing.
Episode Uno.
I never get props to that. I never get props to that
Episode
though.
Episode
But I'm
Uno.
not a hater. I let that rock though. I let it rock. Like I never came out and said something. I just let it rock. Like I don't care about that. But you got people trying to talk trash. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. They need to stop it, bro. Like,
Look, if they
that's my
actually
thing. Shout out
listen to
Iron
what
Wolf,
we
man,
have to
'cause he
say,
knows. Wolf knows I
look,
had
if
early
they
morning
actually
show.
listen to
Mega
what we
knows
had to
I had.
say,
If he keeps it real as a man, Mega knows I had an early morning show, bro.
yeah, Mega knows. Oh,
Like,
you know, Mega knows that we don't do that. You know, we
and
don't
it's not.
bullshit lie like that
And
about
like I
people
said, I'm 100.
and
Everybody,
hate
I
on
even like
nobody.
Z. Z's mad cool. This ain't got nothing to do with Z. It's just with the trolls.
Right, right,
That's
right.
it.
Well,
That's all I'm
no,
talking to.
if they're bringing that up, they're just trying to start,
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
bullshit because we ain't even talked with Z in the longest, so it's
Nah, but Z,
pretty
I
fucking
always
stupid. You know
been
what I
cool
mean?
with Z, and Z never did nothing to me, and we've been mad cool. Like,
Right, right.
I don't say nothing like that. I know he goes at it with some of the dudes I mess with too, and y'all go at it. A lot of y'all go at it, but I stay out of that bullshit. Like I'm not into none of that. Y'all my boys, and I know him, and he's cool as fuck. So it's like I'm not getting into that. But for y'all fake ass dudes out there that try to think you're high almighty, like come on, stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, I
Nobody
mean, if
created-
they
I'm
actually,
gonna be honest. I'm gonna break down some stuff. Nobody created me. I did my own shit. Nobody. Nobody. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody. But I gotta give props. Iron Wolf. I joined the DirectX podcast, so I will always say, "Yo, Iron Wolf." I gotta give respect to Iron Wolf. I gotta give respect to my brother Kaleidoscope. I joined them. You know what I mean? That's my crew. That was my team right there. Yeah, we had a little falling out, but it's all right. But yeah, I was with them. You understand? That was my crew. And then I met Hebot. I met a lot of other great people that don't even podcast. You understand that there's
Mm-hmm.
Xbox. That's why we say the community, because it's not only YouTubers, it's people we game with that we all know each other. A lot of us play with
Right.
each other. But other than that, like I don't hate Ironwood because he liked the PlayStation. It's just certain little things
Right.
going on between us as friends. You know, it's
Yeah,
certain,
yeah. Well, behind closed doors,
behind
different
closed
stuff.
door.
Yeah.
It's a different stuff. But I don't wish him
Mm-hmm.
bad. I wish him the best. You understand? Like, other than
Mm-hmm.
that, I don't wish none of them. Another thing, Zaire was right. I spoke with Zaire. Zaire always told me, yo, bro, sometimes, you know what I mean? You got to watch the niggas that you around because those be the same niggas that get at you. And look what went on with the Wolf situation. That's why I tip my hat off and I will always salute Zaire on that. And Showstopper was the first mother effer that actually spoke to me. And when I was in the chat room with him, and Zaire jumped in. You understand? And I
Mm-hmm.
got to meet Zaire and I got to parlay with both of them and talk off, you know, offline and stuff like that when I first was coming up. You know what I mean? And shout outs to Gotti 360. Me and Gotti 360 started around the same time. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Like, and I would never shit on Gotti. Gotti, whenever you want to join the show and you want to rock out, you can always join us and rock out with us. Like I'm saying, and me and him, I remember going back and forth. Yo, subscribe to these guys, looking out for each other. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, subscribe to this guy. You uplift each other. But I notice over here, these Xbox dudes is weak. My nigga, they fell with these PlayStation dudes. You don't never see no PlayStation dudes going against PlayStation dudes. But you
Nope.
still see these Xbox dudes going against Xbox dudes.
Yep.
You see
Mm-hmm.
you never see these PlayStation dudes disrespect
Mm-hmm.
these guys that's making PlayStation games to them. Nah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you got guys disrespecting Phil Spencer and them, people that's trying to listen to us and get games, but they shit on them. But nobody disses Yoshida and them when they give them whack ass games. Nobody said that Yoshida was lying when he said,
Dude, the whole point is well, every time anybody on the Xbox side is trying to have a good time and
Yeah.
enjoy what we
and they said
get.
and we this
Or when we try to enjoy what we get, the first thing is, oh, them niggas is stupid. Them niggas, they always try to shit on our parade, basically. You get what I'm saying? And it's stupid because when they're doing stuff, we don't go to them and bother them. We actually over here talking amongst ourselves in our circle.
exactly.
They're coming over
Another
here to
one,
the
shout out
podcast.
to Mooch. I don't mean to cut you off. Shout out to Mooch
Mm.
because Mooch never did nothing to me, and I like Mooch. Me and Mooch played a little bit of games before, and I talk with Mooch. He never thinks he's high and big, and oh, I'm all of this and I'm all of that. Nah, Mooch always kept it real. So shout outs to you,
Mhm.
Mooch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, other than that, man,
You
like,
know, I'm trying to say, like, we do our stuff on here and we don't bother nobody. These dudes come to your shit like trying to downplay what everything you say, calling you names, making memes, saying you're frauds without even knowing you. Like, I'm a fraud.
these fanboys, bro.
How
Like,
am I fraud? And if we showing you, explaining it to you, we got the stuff, we show you the evidence, we're trying to break it down respectfully, with knowledge or at least with a good thought process.
Can't
And
do that.
you guys all you guys here doing is you're fraud, but yet you can't show yourself how you are not a fraud by saying that yourself. You know what I mean?
yo,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Tuck. What were you going to say? I'm sorry, Tuck.
Water.
You can't. I mean, you can just make common sense with some people. Some people you can't. I mean, that's just how the world is, man. That's just how the world is. I mean,
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is the thing that killed me, bro. Like, but yo, shout outs to my boy Cyberwood.
Oh,
He
he said. Oh, what he
like,
said.
we bring up the water gun teenage girl game.
Oh my God!
Or should we
I think
run
that was
around? You know what I like about Xbox? We not running around hitting a dick
Mm.
and fighting a dick
Mhm.
and enjoying that piece of shit.
Mm.
We not Xbox. We not the extremists that go to video game stores and jerk off on a PlayStation 4. Like
Mhm.
we not the PlayStation extremists that when he calls Showstopper show the video with a white man with a beard taking a shower going, yo, Showstopper, you better. That's some weirdo shit, bruh.
Yeah. That shit was
Y'all
crazy.
talk about Xbox. Your PlayStation dudes a lot of weird stuff. We don't have they hop in the Xbox fucking thing doing nasty, crazy shit. Like, that's
Yeah.
and
It's
party
crazy. It's
pack.
crazy.
Like that's why I laugh at these dudes. They fake, bro. Like a lot of these. I'm not talking about the real PlayStation gamers.
No, we don't even care. If you're a real PlayStation gamer, hey,
Crying out their
have
ass.
fun, enjoy your game. I hope you enjoy it. That's it. I hope you're not disappointed. And that's the bottom line,
And
That's
like
all.
Hunter,
But,
I always got mad love for Hunter and all of them. Hunter, and you know what? I'm gonna talk about female gamers out there. Let's get it on. Dillion, where's Miss Dillion? Dillion, I liked her content. Dillion was mad.
yeah,
She was serving them ponies. You had a lot of these dudes in the comment section hating on a female.
yeah,
Shout out to-
yeah.
I'm gonna give shout outs. Shout outs to Dillion, bro. Matter of fact, shout outs to Miss Pocahontas. She's a gamer. She get in it, and I know a lot of people might not like it, but shout out to Nancy. She whipped a lot of Xbox dudes and PlayStation dudes.
Oh, yeah, but she actually played.
Oh, Princess.
The difference with her is she actually played.
This is your boy.
She actually played games.
Bro, there's a couple of females that kept it real out there.
She actually played games, though. That's the difference.
Bella Rise. Shout out to Bella Rise. One of the, I'm naming the females out there that kept it real. Like there was gaming without these guys on comment sections trying to hate on dudes. I'm not salty. I'm just burning their salty ass. That's what I'm doing. The PlayStation guys that's all right. Like I keep saying, it's some fanboy motherfuckers that's on these comment sections that don't got a life. That's why I'm shitting on them right now.
Well, it's your platform. You do,
out there, you know what I mean?
You do what you feel is right for your platform. If they don't like it, they don't have to come and see it. That's simple.
Exactly, bro.
Just like we don't go watch anybody else's stuff. But to then go around saying indirect comments on social media, or sending other people to say it, that's annoying, bro. Like you gotta stop, bro. Stop dick riding us. You don't like it? If you want to say something, say it. Listen, I want to debate you. I want to debate you and prove that PlayStation's better. And okay, well, we'll debate. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be going around throwing indirects and not talking straight up and saying stuff.
I had a I'm getting on Twitter now because there's a lot of dick riders on Twitter too. You know what I mean? That's what Twitter dudes too. I don't want to go through too much because there's a lot. But you know what I love about this, bro? Like I had to just tell somebody, and he was on there thinking, he's gonna catch somebody lovely with his little comment. They take things on video. Who's that? We lost somebody? Oh, we lost Hebot.
Yeah, you lost Hebot. I'm saying though, man.
I got you, Tuck. I'm gonna find something right now. Cause this dude, he thought he had something. His name is Adam Sharp. He tried to say something stupid, so I left something on Twitter for his ass. You understand me? Like I left it on Twitter. I told him, I said, I told him just these words. I said, hey, let me guess. You ass hurt over a game on what we said. Damn, you must love heights. And guess what I told him? Jump off my dick. Because guess what? I don't know you. You on Twitter. You want to talk smack. Well, I think he must like high rises. And I told him just jump off my dick, basically. I made him famous.
The only thing I don't get about what's going on is that why do Sony ponies think they're so much better than Xbox?
Bruh.
I just don't get it. I mean,
their console sounded like a jet engine, bro. Like, you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of these Xbox dudes don't keep it real. A lot of the hate that we got, like Jeff Gilley, the dude is in the PlayStation game. He got a game award. When we got Titanfall, when we got our good games, what did they really have on PlayStation? Why didn't the Xbox games win awards? Think about that. How do a car game beat Forza?
We know all that is set up, man.
Think about this. I know. But PlayStation dudes ain't gonna keep it real. And Xbox dudes they forgot about all of this. They try to sweep it under the rug. No, you can't let these dudes say that they dictated and won a generation when they was getting their ass curve stomped in the beginning, lying, saying that they was winning when they was touting these indies in Godzilla, bro. Like, come on, man. And we had to eat that like we was losing. And it wasn't even about the games back then because we had the games. They was talking about resolution. It wasn't even graphics. Like, let's spit facts. These are the facts.
Yeah.
Like. But they want to talk about the end of a generation. Like, bro, like how many times we seen on E3 Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us? How long? Look, they showed last week or a month ago, or they showed Ghost of Tsushima, another gameplay of it. Why they not showing PlayStation 5 games? Let's talk about it. Why they not showing PlayStation 5 games? Why is Sony talking about they on events and they ain't showing that Danny and none?
Well,
none, bro. Why they ain't showing the PlayStation 5, bro?
Wait. You know they got a show coming up June the 3rd, and then we'll find out what they got. But I'm not looking for that much of anything, though, to tell you the truth.
They brainwashed, bro. That's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I got both consoles. I told my own crew when I played God of War, that God of War was the shit. They know that.
Right.
He got tight. We was going at it with me and Kaleidoscope. Wow. But I'm a fanboy. Bro, there's certain PlayStation games that I like. But there's certain ones that I'm not gonna kiss ass and say that's a dope ass game. How can you say The Last of Us? There was a remaster. This one is coming out, but they'll try to say that Last of Us remaster was better than Gears of War. Think about that.
Oh no!
The PS3 game. Think about it. This is what they was running with. This was the conversations that we had to endure and had to eat. Think about that.
Don't even compare. I mean, this is the one
That's
thing
what I'm trying to say. Like a game that's doing 4K 60 frames, a game that was doing 1080p 60 frames, compared to a game doing 1080p 30, 1440p 30. It's not even 4K.
Like I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't get. I just.
That's ignorance. That's stupid. You can't even match those games up. Like that's what I try to tell people. Sony has the edge on first party games, like exclusives, like adventure games. Yeah, they out there. They got those. Look at all the games. Bolt and Arrows, the same thing. Hiding in Grass, the same thing. You go and you press the wall. That's a little bit of Tomb Raider. They did that. Okay, we got it. And they might say, Microsoft is the shooter box. I respect that. But when you're gonna get a dope shooter, I don't understand how Microsoft doing everything they can to get story mode games, but PlayStation not doing that. They're gonna be like, oh hell no, we don't need shooters. So you telling me your PlayStation fans out there down in the comments section, and whenever you watch this, so you telling me and the Xbox dudes that want to play this superhero, the neutral side and everything. So you telling me Killzone is better than Halo?
Oh,
I just want to ask these questions. I want to answer. I wish they give me answers. Is it better?
I wish they. You know what? I wish they would say
Killzone is so good that they went and did a new franchise finally. That's how good it was.
Better than Forza?
No.
Oh heck no.
Oh, but let's. Wait, guys, they closed that studio down. Let's go back.
Yeah. Do you have a fighter? No.
It's not even that. Did they get their free copy? Did your fanboys in the comments section or your PlayStation?
Yeah, remember that? You're gonna get a free copy. Yeah, remember that.
I'm sorry, not Drive Dud. Drive Club. Did you get your free copy of that car game?
No. They closed down too, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they closed down. They didn't get a copy of that. Wow.
Whatever happened to Deep Down from Capcom? Did that come out?
Oh no, don't do it to them like that. Like
wait. What about what about the other dudes? Ready at Dawn, was it? The guys who did the Order 1886? They gone too, right?
Oh no, yo, you know what they stated? Before they stated that game couldn't be done on the Xbox, and then when they got booted by Sony, they said yes, it can be done on Xbox.
It's the first thing they confirmed. Yeah. Wait. The Wild. What happened with the Wild? The Wild never came out either, right?
Oh, I don't think so, bro.
No, he's working on Beyond Good and Evil. I heard. Oh wait, I forgot. What about this shit? SOE, Sony of Online Entertainment. Didn't they close that down too? And that's why DC Universe came to Xbox.
Holy shit!
I think so. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that happened this generation.
Wow, bro.
I mean, there's a lot of games. I mean, everybody want to try and talk about Xbox, but like you said, look how many games has came out for the PS4 and has failed.
Bro, go to the top indie games, bro. They was happy for that. You gonna say female YouTubers, guy YouTubers, man, happy showing PlayStation indie games, excited, bro. That's like, these dudes are bugging. When we was getting quality AAAs, Yoshida or not Yoshida, the other guy that was in charge said we sparse in that division, but they don't remember. They don't remember that.
What is the highest selling Sony game out there right now on the PS4?
By itself, I think it was Horizon by itself.
Okay. And
because Spider-Man sold up to like 12, 13 supposedly, but 7 million those we're giving out for free. So that automatically you got to take that off.
Yeah, but you know how it is. They're gonna be like, you hating bot, but let's keep it real. Give them. No, but let me tell you something. The Last of Us sold how much?
Who?
Which one? The Last of Us sold how much?
The franchise one?
No, I mean the Last of Us.
Like the first one?
No, the Last of Us. The first one. How much it sold?
Well, remember it re-released twice, so
and that's how I don't know. Catch the man.
With the numbers combined, I think it's like 25. But remember that game. I think it's 25. It might be a little bit more, but I think also you gotta remember that game also was given out free. Mm-hmm. That shit was like $10.
Yeah.
It was bundled in. There was a lot of reasons why it had. And they count all of their games because they count all their game numbers because their games are all physical. They don't just give out digital copies like that with their exclusive.
But what I'm
So
trying to say, they got to take out whatever the amount was for that was a PS3 game. So
right.
everybody was so stuck on it. That's how Sony kind of dicked them twice in the ass. They made them pay for it on the PS3, and then they made them buy it again on the PS4. So
with that little,
they
with
give
that
them
little remaster boost.
they give them that little shaboing, boing, 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 and they
That little remaster boost.
and bro, they used to go. You see how The Last of Us look? That's a fucking remaster. Like, how are you comparing it to new games? Like what do we do? You know what is going on, bro? Like, seriously, like that's what makes me laugh. Like, they need to cut the bullshit out and keep it real. Now I'm gonna tell you like this: you cannot lie. Nathan Drake came out on the E3s, like for E3 and maybe for 2 E3s. I seen Nathan Drake on live stage 4 through rocks.
Right. Twice. It happened to him twice. They got messed up on live on the demo twice. Yeah.
And Sony and those E3s, how? Their biggest games is fucking up on stage. Another thing, how do you win E3 the same games over and over?
Hey, fellas, not forgot all about this. Okay, when the Xbox first came out, how many games did they petition that they wanted from us?
Oh yeah, a bunch of shit. That's
go back and find that. They petitioned
like every game, Titanfall, Rise.
Yep,
almost every game. Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct, definitely.
They want Banjo back.
Street Fighter's not really there.
Where do they get off telling us that Xbox don't have no games?
Yeah, Street Fighter's not their game, so they just have the exclusive deal because of the creator himself. But Killer Instinct is owned by Microsoft, you know.
Right. But they want them games.
Fabric, Ilum, whatever he said, Spider-Man, God of War, The Last of Us 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4, Persona 5, greatness.
Okay, Persona 5 is not theirs, and that's a whack-ass game. That shit is weirdo shit as well. Don't try to come with that.
Is that the one that they're fighting cocks?
Yeah, they're fighting one of the bosses. It's a penis.
Yeah, it's a
penis. Horizon is just a ripoff of Enslaved. Nowhere near as good. Uncharted is the same old game from last generation, just like Gears and Halo. Even and Spider-Man has 36 games that nobody fucking played, but want to act like they know that what games are good. When Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, do not jack shit new. Only new graphics, which is supposed to be a new gen game, and God of War, they completely disrespected the fucking essence of the game, and it's not a new franchise; it's old. So I would love to know where's your new ones. Where's your new bangers?
Yeah, we gonna get on him with that.
Because the Order didn't do well. Bloodborne is a Dark Souls ripoff.
Why didn't he put that? See, this is the thing. See, he want to play with dicks instead of putting Bloodborne. We're gonna help you. Bloodborne was alright. It's a Dark Souls type game.
Yeah, but it's the same creators.
Exactly.
They pay for that. Sony paid for that to have a Bloodborne type game on their console. That's what they did.
Cyberwolf, yes, on Persona, he's fighting a dick. But they like that on the PlayStation side. It's my brother.
He said Persona greatness. I guess we know what you like.
He likes them. He likes them big bichos. He likes them big nails.
Disgusting. You're gross. Ew.
Bloodborne. Now he puts that up when Sony announces Bloodborne 2. It'll be over. Stop camping, guys.
What, another Bloodborne game's gonna kill the industry? Okay. Bloodborne 2 is shit next to a masterpiece like Ninja Gaiden, my dude. Get your head out your ass. You don't know anything about action adventure games.
Listen,
get out of here with that.
Bloodborne is a Dark Souls type game, so I'll give him that. Bloodborne is a good game.
Yeah, but it wasn't nothing new. Yeah, but Bloodborne ain't an action adventure game in the level of Ninja Gaiden or Ninja Blade or Otagi. What are you, fucking retarded? You're fucking retarded if you think that. Retarded. You're retarded if you think that. Even Dante's Inferno shit's all over that game.
Dante's Inferno was fire. So
crazy?
I like Dante's
Fuck out of here with that dog shit.
He probably do like Dante's Inferno because that devil had a lion that bing bong. He likes
yeah,
that.
You gotta fight the devil. You gotta slum all out just the way you like it, brother.
Just like you like it. He likes that. Well, when Sony announces Bloodborne on Game Night, you know what I mean? He said, "Capping, stop capping, guys. 12 T-Flops ask for better games. 12 T-Flops is better than
12 T-Flops has nothing to do with games, my dude. Games have to do with fun factor and gameplay, which all games on Xbox deliver. Okay, it's not just graphics, brother. You guys are from this generation of graphics that you think that's the only thing that's important.
Yo, he
Like,
said,
get out.
I'm gonna read the comments. I'm going to the comment sections because this is
Oh,
great.
take it forever. It's funny as fuck. I
Yo,
bet
he
you
said
something funny.
Bloodborne 2 is niche. I bet less than 10% of the people who bought that game never finished that game.
Yeah, it's true. He's absolutely right. He's
E-Rock,
absolutely right.
shout out to E-Rock. He said Killer Instinct, State of Decay, Cuphead, Titanfall, Gears of War 4, Halo,
Thank you.
Halo 5,
Recore, Quantum,
Rise of the Tomb Raider,
Killer Instinct,
Watch Your
Lobo
Cry.
Psycho, Crimson Dragon, Wells, Arizona. Like, come on now. Stop.
So now the names
Sunset
he's
Overdrive.
named,
Shut up. Go to sleep.
competition and crime
Tell him E.
games.
Put that boot up their ass, E. Do that shit.
Thank you, E-Rock. It's like a lot of these Xbox guys fail to realize this.
They're fucking retarded,
For our
dude.
games. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They bet
The
for
Ross,
that.
Son of Rome, Dead Rising 3.
That shit
Crazy? You guys think that graphics is the only thing that matters, and that's what you're down for.
Nah, it's not.
That's
no,
why you don't know the difference between good games and what
You
real
know.
good games are.
And I don't care. Like, you know, they try to say, "Oh, the PS4." is powerful. I didn't care. But
Mhm.
now when the shoe's on the other foot, now T-flops don't matter. CPU,
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
That's what
But at
matters
the beginning
now.
of the generation, the whole narrative was you're paying way better money for the most powerful gun, so we could play Call of Duty in 1080p 60, and yet you find out that shit needed a patch.
Judah
I wasn't
Gaming-
even playing it.
Judah Gaming said, "What you looking for?" July Xbox conference. You know what? Judah.
Yeah, we are. Of course we are.
I am looking for next gen games, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. See,
I'm
look,
looking forward to it, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, Ghost. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Judah. I don't want them just to do the same fucking Sony formula, dude. I'm sorry. No, I don't want them to do games that just look like drama, having sexual preferences and agendas of political agendas and shit only in the game, in the story, to make people have to have tissues to start crying. These half breeds, these half men, right? But they don't even cry for their mama when their mama gets sick and passes away, God forbid, right? But they want to cry over a fucking video game that's fake as fuck. Right? I don't want Microsoft to do that. I want them to do narratives that are compelling, but that they have gameplay and fun factor before anything, and with the graphics as well. I want to have the whole thing, the whole package, not just do this stupid narrative shit that Sony does. Everything's got to look like a fucking soap opera. No, I don't want that. As an Xbox fan, I truly don't want that. I want good games that have the whole, the whole 9 yards, not just, pretty graphics with soap opera, and then the game is corny, it's boring, it's more RPG walking and stealthing and not really doing shit with nothing going on. I don't want that. Xbox games, that's why they stand out, because they give you everything in the package. You understand? And that's what I like.
What I'm looking for is dope games, bro.
Yeah.
I want something that blows my mind. I want some exciting games. I like shooters. I want adventure games. I want all type of games, because
that Bright Memory Infinite is fucking fire. That shit looks
good.
dope.
You notice, Sony's games are the same thing over. You run somewhere,
same palette,
in the forest, the same things over and over. Microsoft is giving us. Now we're gonna get probably story mode games, like different style of stuff. Like I'm a gamer like that. Everything ain't gotta be realistic or
exactly. If that's the case, Pac-Man would have never been the greatest hits. Pong would have never been the greatest hits. Tetris would have never been the greatest hits. If that's the fucking case.
Fans, they wouldn't be on us.
Mario
56.
Mario was not about graphics.
Like, come on.
Was
bro.
Mario ever about graphics? It was about fucking gameplay.
Nintendo, because Nintendo got its own identity. Now, what I'm saying is, I want to see great games. I want to see maybe great story mode games. I like sword games. I like games like that. There's a lot of things that Ghost likes, but maybe you might not like. Judah Gaming, you might want to see something else that I might not like. But yeah, I definitely want to see some dope games, man. And I know we're gonna get dope games because Microsoft invested in like 13 studios, bro. Sony haven't invested in nothing. Now they haven't showed PlayStation dudes nothing, not a peep. But you know how it is. If PlayStation fart, they're gonna say PlayStation 1 anyway. Like I'm already I'm already used to that already. So I'm not gonna bug out on that. Like, check it out. I'm gonna be honest. This is Go speaking the truth. Come June at PlayStation shows, remember there was a rumor that they was gonna show 38 third-party games. If they streaming these games, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, Sony blew it out the water." That's how you do it, and you show something. And Microsoft did the same fucking thing. Watch how all these Xbox dudes gonna dick ride them. Oh yeah, Sony killed it. Sony did this. When those are third-party games, when Microsoft did the same thing. Oh, they gotta show gameplay.
Right. Well, it was gameplay. It was in the traditional style, videos of gameplay of the game.
They don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Gameplay.
They think they can showcase. They think they can showcase 13 games in 45-minute sessions for each game. You can't do that. That's not realistic. Fucking E3 is only an hour and a half to begin with. Whenever you go there in person for a conference.
But think about this.
Like that's not realistic, my dude.
So-called Xbox gamers out there. They don't give the benefit of the doubt. But when Sony comes and shows maybe 38 games and no gameplay, probably showing trailers. Oh, this is how it's gonna look on a PS4.
Oh yeah. They're gonna show. They're gonna show. They're gonna announce Horizon Zero Dawn, right, Part 2, inside a black canvas in the background with like a silhouette of Aloy, right? Then they're gonna show Spider-Man 2 if they even got the deal again, because that's also in the air, right? They're gonna show Spider-Man 2 in the background with with the Daily Bugle and shit coming soon, like they did with the Switch, with the Breath of the Wild. They just showed a little text and background talking about Breath of the Wild 2 coming soon, like, and people went crazy.
Nah, but
dude, let Microsoft do some shit like that.
This is what I'm trying to say. You gotta hold Sony to the fire. Stop.
Yeah, you gotta hold them accountable.
Stop cradling these Japanese dudes nutsacks and these Naughty Dog developers and all these guys nutsacks. Let's keep it real. This is what I'm trying to say. Hold them to the fire. When they show their June thing, I want to see gameplay of not third-party games. I want to see their first-party games.
Their first party.
That's what I want to see. No, don't hold Microsoft to the fire and say, July, they better show some gameplay. But when Sony come out, they don't go, yo, why you ain't show no game? Sony did it up. Nah, bruh.
Yeah. They showed a demo that Epic was showing. Epic was, that Epic was actually trying to, showcase. Obviously running on a PS5 hardware, and then motherfuckers, oh my God, look at that! And that's not even a game. And that tool was not ready until the end of next year in December or November or some shit like that, September. So you ain't gonna see no game on that until like 2024, 2023. And the motherfuckers went crazy over that. So it's just, it is what it is, bro.
But
bottom line,
that's
go ahead.
what bugs me out, bro. Like, these dudes will hold Microsoft to the fire. Xbox is shit. Xbox this, but bro, they not holding to the fire. These dudes are happy for games they seen like 2 to 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They not going on PlayStation. How you showing us this, but not showing us the games? And we got like 5 to 6 months to go, bro. Why we haven't seen the game, the console, nothing like that? Why we haven't heard really of nothing. This is what I'm saying. Like, wait, let's keep it real. Let's cut the bullshit out. Your fanboys out there, for those dudes that use soccer accounts. This is why I was doing this. Be man enough to come on and say, yo, such and such in the comment. But show who you really are. Like, right. That's why I don't like that's just corny, bro.
Oh, because they can't do it. It's because they don't have the know-how, they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the skill set to make.
See, he's talking reasonable. He's talking regular. I'm gonna talk to him regular. Y'all think Phil going to deliver though? Just a question. You got to think about this. We ain't talking about the same generation. We talking about a different generation going in. Both people gotta deliver, bro. Sony ain't got the same people that was running the PS4. Everything's different now. When they talk about power and everything, this is it. This is showing everybody the console now, what we're gonna get for the holiday going on. We're gonna see all the greatness, bro.
Well, Judah,
I want to see.
Let me add,
so I could get hyped and buy it.
Let Chuck say what he's gonna say, and let me give answer Judah too.
Some of the employees came over too on Microsoft. So
right.
Microsoft. So what do you? I mean,
I'll be
It's
back,
just
guys.
true.
Hold it down.
I mean,
Get
the
Mhm.
narrative of Xbox losing this next generation is very, very thin as far as I'm concerned. Because
Oh, look,
well,
you
I
know,
know
winning in
Microsoft
sales. It's like I said before, Tuck. Winning in sales is really not as relevant as important as people think. You know, perception I think is more important, but the perception has to do a lot with the media, the trolling, the hating, YouTube influencers like us. You know, it's up to the Xbox dudes to stand besides Xbox to
right?
help it with positivity and with the right messaging so that
True.
people understand that Xbox is not a bad console. The Xbox actually is a great console. And that's up to us, people like us that call ourselves what we say, Xbox fans, right? Not fanboys, but fans, right?
Well, I'm a
It's like,
fanboy.
but it's right, and that's fine. But you are respectful. You're not out of question. You're not out
No,
of ordinary. You don't take it out of context. You don't attack people personally. You don't
no,
do
no.
weirdo stuff. And that's the difference with the Sony fan base. Like what Ghost said before, the Sony fan base, they stick together no matter what. Even the YouTubers, they stand each other by each other's back, and that's one thing that I got to give them credit because they do not scale away. But when it comes to Xbox guys, they'll be like, "You have an Xbox, dude," but then they go and do the same exact thing the
Right.
Sony dudes are doing,
Yeah.
right?
True.
Adding more fuel to the fire because they're just worried about, well, I want Sony fans to come watch my views too. I want to grow. I want to make money, but call themselves gamers, right? Say that they care for the brand when they're actually worrying about clickbaiting for views for money in their pocket. Hey, if that works for them, that's their game. Hey, no power to you. Let it be. But don't act like you're a real fan when you're not. You're a fucking fraud by doing that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And what I was trying to say to Judah, because he asked a really good question. Do you think Phil will deliver? Judah, look, the difference between, and I said this a couple of podcasts ago, I don't know if you're just new to the show, and welcome if you are. And if you're not, then, I think you probably heard me say this before. But if you didn't, I'll repeat it again. The difference with going in this generation is that Microsoft and Phil Spencer are in a very different position, or Xbox rather, the Xbox division is in a very different position than it was with the Xbox One and even the 360 coming in this new generation. Because now the Microsoft company as a whole, right? Microsoft, they are actually backing up the Xbox division because it's divided in different divisions. There's the Windows division, there's the phone division with the tablets or whatever, the Surface. There's the Surface, the Xbox Line division, the cloud division. There's different divisions, right? And Microsoft last year alone, or I think a year and a half ago, that division alone brought in 57% of the earnings for Microsoft alone. The Xbox division made that much for Microsoft. So when Phil proved this to Satya, right? What's the first thing Satya did? Satya put him as the head of Xbox, the head of the division, the head of everything, and he said to Phil, "Listen, what do you need?" Meaning, how much money? What do we got to do? That's where all this stuff came from. The Xbox One X, the Xbox Live. I mean, the Game Pass, the exclusive day and date, the having the backwards compat with the free updates with the console without charging, all that stuff, and now the R&D for the new console, the Xbox Series X, and even the S, the 4K player in the console. All that happened because he let Microsoft, the company, realize that the Xbox division was very profitable. Okay, and that is the difference going into this next generation. Now, this next generation, Phil has an open purse, plus the acquisitions of new studios, 7 more to be exact, because they needed them. Because Microsoft never really had a lot of studios, and people fail to forget that Microsoft never was a company that had a lot of studios. Because Microsoft, believe it or not, they're still very young in the gaming industry. They don't have the years of years on their back or their mantle like Nintendo or like Sony, right? Or Sega or something like that.
bro. I
They've
used to
only
have
been
like
they've only been here
I
for
was
about 23 years, 25 years tops, which is very little time. They've only had 3 consoles, which their first console, even though it was considered a failure, still sold 23 million consoles at that time, right? Doing revolutionary things, which the father was Seamus Blackley, right? If you go back, right? And thanks to that man, Xbox is where it is today. Something like Peter Moore, same thing like even Dom Matrix. Even though a lot of people hate Dom Matrix, right? So again, the difference is going in this generation is Microsoft has an open purse, right? So they don't have to worry about if they're gonna make AAA games and how long it's gonna take because they already started doing the work now. 2 years in, they bought studios and they're already working on games. So they want to have consistent AAAs, not just single A's or double A's during the course of the years, right? So they can offer more to their gamers, right? And to casuals that come in for the first time and newbies or new people, right?
Okay,
They
man.
want they know with the games that they're going to create for the next generation with the
Oh,
exclusives and things like that because they have an open purse and they have more developers and they said they're going to buy more developers. So at the end of the day, the worried part, I mean, they're not going to invest $3 billion or $2 billion almost, I think it was, or a little more, for
oh,
the R&D, which is the research and development for the Xbox One Series X, if they're not serious about the Xbox division. They're not just worrying about the Windows or the Surface or Microsoft. They're worrying about Xbox as well. And they're showing it because they're spending big money to bring in big money. Okay. And Game Pass has worked over 10 million plus in less than 2.5 years. So it's telling you something's working, right? It's bringing engagement. So I wouldn't be too worried about if they're going to be delivering. I'm just more worried that they're going to do what's right and deliver and still because it's the clickbait, it's syndrome or the sheep syndrome that the media's, the haters, the trollers, the PC elitists that don't like Microsoft are going to
well,
still be like with that narrative. Oh,
tell
but
you,
their games are not better than PlayStation, or I don't like those games, or whatever. That's what could hurt them potentially
let me tell you
more than anything else coming up this generation.
I got
Okay?
comment section right here. Moose. He said Xbox will fail again. Then what will be the excuse? Now I ain't gonna lie to you, Moose. If they don't show nothing dope and have nothing really coming in, I you know what? I tip my hat off, and I always kept it real. Iron Wolf. When we was doing the DirectX, we always kept it real. When Microsoft messed up, we was the ones complaining before any other podcast about better freaking better consoles. Get better
Yeah,
consoles.
like custom consoles.
Like custom consoles and all that. We was the ones that like telling Phil and I'm like, yo, you got to do better than that, bro. Like, what's going on here? But
Because custom consoles
fraud,
bring
though.
attraction.
Like we frauds though. I don't get that.
Right,
Like
right.
like
Well, look, let me say something real quick.
glass. We could put
Let me say
Microsoft
something.
before bigger YouTubers was doing it. We was doing that shit. Like this shit get me
Well,
mad, bro. Like
well, Moose. The other thing is, what do you mean? Then what if they fail? The only way Microsoft will fail is if every Xbox fan in the world stop being Xbox fans, and that's not going to happen. So how are they going to fail? Sales don't determine if you fail. You saw that clearly this generation.
yeah,
Even though they weren't the leading console selling with sales and consoles, they still made more money than Sony because making profit and making gross is two different things.
they gonna
Sony
say
made big
paying though, but
Sony made big gross numbers, yes, but they owe so much money and there's so much in debt and they're on the red so much that they didn't make enough gross compared to Microsoft. That's why Microsoft hit already the trillions as a $1 trillion company. Okay, so for them to fail is highly unlikely ever. Microsoft is not going anywhere. I'm telling you that right now.
and they use
They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere before Nintendo or Sony. No matter how much people like Sony or Nintendo, because they have what the most
others.
important asset that you need in any console generation or any console company: money. They
Yep.
have money, and their money's not about to dry up anytime soon
Now
because they're still making money.
check this out, but I'm gonna read some comments.
Hmm.
E-Rocks said, if Phil delivers Jesus Christ on stage, they'll complain that Jesus wasn't in 4K. Wow.
Right. He's
Crazy.
right. He's right. Basically, what he's saying is, it doesn't matter what Microsoft does. They can show Jesus in 4K in a fucking stage, and they'll be like, "Oh no, it's corny." That's what E-Rock is alluding to.
Or
That
in,
is all about. Yeah.
on the
Mhm.
channel, the
There you-
only way Microsoft will fail is if Microsoft decides that they will not continue in gaming, nothing
That's
else.
right. That's right. Well said. That's right. If Microsoft said, you know what, it's not for us no more. We're just gonna get out of the console business.
See,
That's when That's when they'll go bye bye.
Yeah, but
Microsoft
that ain't
won
gonna
this
happen anytime
generation.
soon. They make it too much money.
You
Yep.
got that right, Tuck. That's
Chuck,
right. Bendito, I feel bad.
Microsoft,
Tuck's not even.
Other Zinc said Microsoft won this generation who has the most investments in next generation. Sony doesn't
Yeah,
have
features. Yeah, if you look
that.
at it, other Zinc, look, you're absolutely right, and that's a good point because a lot of people don't see it that way, and it takes a person with knowledge, with an open mind, and with real intelligence to figure that out. Microsoft technically really did win this generation. They did, and they won because they're the ones that came out on top with the best, most powerful console, with the best features, alike giving people that are disabled the ability to play with with the adaptive controller, with the backwards compatibility, with free updating with real 4K gaming, a real HDR, real for Dolby Atmos, real capabilities of having a 4K player on the console for a cheap price, with great games that were AAA and AA and single A and indie game. They had all types of diversity, all types of games in every genre. They had a bunch of good services introduced that have made them a plethora of money, and it just keeps growing and giving people options, especially for a lot of people that may not be as well off or in a better position to just go out and buy two or three $60 games every month or every year or every week or every other week, because it's not easy for everyone. So it's a great option. They have been the most consumer friendly company this entire generation. And if you want to be technical, okay, if you want to be technical, Microsoft did win this generation. The only thing Microsoft lost this generation was they didn't have as much console sales, and they didn't have the perception from people that, to be quite honest with you, the majority of them are ponies. They grew up on Sony, and that's all they know. That's
The
all they
media,
care.
the media
They
took
don't know anything else. So for them, no matter what somebody else does, oh no, it's never better than their precious Sony, because they grew up on that. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, I
So,
grew up on it too. I
so,
mean, I went
so
through the generations of that,
right, but
but I'm
but
not
that's
gonna
the only real.
ride with it.
Those are the only real parts or elements, right? Where Microsoft actually lost. You understand what I'm saying? But
That,
if you look at it as a whole, they made more money. They gave better services. They still are. They grew more in every aspect as far as Xbox, Live. That shit grew exponentially. They did created, the avenue for crossplay, which made them get good, precedents from now the PC side. They won over a lot of the PC market as well. They got good feedback, and people are getting happy with them in the PC space as well. They're giving us the ability to have day and date exclusives right there on day one, so we don't have to worry about buying, let's say the Cyberpunk, because we're going to be able to play, let's say, Halo day one. You see what I'm trying to say? We'll be able to play both, while others can only play maybe one. Microsoft definitely won if you look at it in the reality sense of it. But if you want to look in the fanboy's mind sense of it, of perception and sales of consoles, which the Wii U was technically, or not technically, was the most and highest selling console of last generation in the 360 and PS3. And look what happened with the Wii U. It's in the museum. All those exclusive games they had, and nobody even supported them. So at the end of the day, their console sales didn't matter. Okay? Same thing like PlayStation 4. At the end of the day, the console sales is not going to matter. It's not going to matter, because if their games were bad, they're going to be bad. If people weren't happy, they're not going to be happy. And now now them going into this generation, they don't have nothing set in stone yet. They don't even have the console finalized. They don't have exclusive
listen,
games lined up, and things like that. So
I'm gonna be honest. My opinion. You said yours.
hmm
My opinion
hmm
on why they got us this generation. I'm gonna be honest. At the gate, Microsoft came out and launched swinging. Sony ain't have none. But I'm
hmm
gonna be honest. We had quality games. They got their quality games. Now I think they outlasted us, and they did get the better quality games towards the end. Meaning, in a sense,
not even, because we
you
you
said
know
mine right now.
I know, but don't
Trying
think
to
of it
say
this
that.
way, goes
Hold on. No.
that they got one type of game,
No, hold on.
one,
What I'm trying to
one.
say is this. The reason
Go
why
ahead.
I'm saying this is because when we got our games, meaning like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what? Oh man,
Like
see, I had,
like Gears, Halo
no, no,
5. I
I'm
know.
talking about the big dogs. I'm not talking about the big dogs. The big dogs is the big dogs. They gonna
Oh, you talking about like the new stuff, like the new IP, like Quantum
yeah,
Break and
all them breaking all that. They gonna
Recore, Sunset Overdrive, Recore.
now when you look
Yeah,
at
yeah, okay, I got you.
yeah, those type of games, They sold
Right.
better, and they did outdo us on that. Like with graphic wise, like real.
Oh, you mean that people went out and bought their IPs
Hey,
and supporting? But no, but Quantum Break,
exactly.
but the games that we had, they sold well too. Look, dude,
No,
I
they
have
did.
the articles.
Oh, what I'm trying to
I
say.
have the.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not about that. What I'm trying to say is for me, I feel they edged us on the games. We got to keep it real. Their games, our big hitters was heavy hitters. Their heavy hitters, they getting one now. That's The Last of Us 2. That's a heavy hitter. That's
Well, they're
theirs.
finishing with a heavy hitter, but our heavy hitter was Ori, which is more smaller, but it's still a good game.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Games. See, when you match it up with another game like that, they don't have nothing like that. But what I'm trying to say,
Right.
when we go with our Record, when we go with our Sunset Overdrive, when we go with certain things and you put them up against
Rise of Rome.
yeah, Rise of the Rome was good, but it goes. That's one good game. Then it's another good game. But then when you look at the other ones, they was all right. Then when you look at this, they had their little better games. They had the edge on it. That's what I'm trying to say. They got
But
us.
that's what I know what you're saying, but at the same time, what I'm trying to tell you is Microsoft gave their fan base, right? Their fans,
Oh,
right?
no. Give it to
Way
the
more diversity. So even if you may not have liked, let's say, like I don't like Halo Wars, right? Or even if you didn't like too much Sea of Thieves, you see what I'm saying? Or if you didn't like Sea of Thieves, guess what? They still did well for them, and people liked them. You didn't have RTSs on the PlayStation. You didn't have their own fighter. You don't have a pristine or premier racer anymore until and they just got their GTA Sports, and it's lackluster next to Forza. You see what I'm trying to say? So I know what you're saying. You're talking about the Gears of War style AAA stuff.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is they gave us more diversity in the lineup than any other company. You understand what I'm saying? No one else did that. Not even Nintendo, because Nintendo, look what they did. Same games, they haven't done no new shit really. They haven't done nothing new. They just been relying on other third party shit, just like Sony, right? And then the third party stuff that they got, for example, like Sony was not really great, was underwhelming, even though they look nice, like Until Dawn or like the Order 1886. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
They look nice, but they are underwhelming games. All their games felt the same. They felt like movies more than games. And when I say that, is because they have way too many cutscenes, way too much story, concentrate way too much on mocapping and cutscenes and narrative than they actually do on the gameplay, fun factor, and pacing of the game. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, both companies had different things, because if you look at Until Dawn, those are different type
interactive movies. Those are digital and interactive movies.
Yeah, but those were different type of games from what we had. We had different type of games, and they had different type of games. You understand?
Yeah, we had that too, though. We had it with D4, and it's exclusive. It's not even on PC. It's only on Xbox One.
But I'm telling you this. Other thing, Ghost Rider, Sony Games doesn't have recurring revenue, nor of them. Gears 4. I know that. That's why I said that. Those are heavy hitters. We got our own heavy hitters, bro. I know that because I'm an Xbox dude. I already know this already.
Yeah, their games don't make revenue constantly. Like right now, CFT, State of Decay, Ghost, Gears of War, Halo, Forza, they all still making money. Millions of people are still playing it, or thousands.
Yep.
On PlayStation, you don't see that. They're not making revenue off none of those games no more.
That's why I say.
I know exactly what you mean.
This is what I'm trying to say. When it comes to certain games, but this is what I want to ask these PlayStation dudes, right? I want to say this. Where this is why I ask anybody. Yeah, God of War, Spider-Man. Give me any PlayStation hitter, and you could talk about State of Decay. You can talk about these games, but let's get on Twitch and see what games they playing, or Mixer and everything. Who's playing what? But what PlayStation games are being played? Because they're gonna show Call of Duty and Destiny and all that. I mean, what big game that they got that you're gonna see people really playing on there?
None of them.
That's what I'm trying to say. When we talk about having fun, you're gonna still see people playing Halo. You're gonna still see people play Gears. You're gonna see
people play Halo Wars. People play Halo Wars still.
That's what I'm saying. There's more value to certain games.
Engagement, longevity.
Longevity that Sony don't have. Once you finish the game a couple of times, you're not gonna beat the game 5 times in a row. Then you ain't got no game to play, nigga. You got no life. Playing the same game over and over.
Listen, fella. This one I'm trying to say is this, okay? Now I'm going to bring a heat out on all of this stuff right here.
Huh?
A Sony didn't win this generation, and the main reason why they didn't win the generation, as far as I'm concerned, is because what we have multi-plats, we have co-op co-op games that we can keep on playing and all that stuff. What do they have? I mean, once they get through them games, they one and done.
Yeah.
They're not playing them games no more. I mean, you hear these people say, "Oh, they got download content." They don't have no download content for them damn games. They don't have nothing for them games. So more like what I'm trying to say is this.
We got more value.
In a nutshell, Xbox has done more than Sony will ever do in this console war as far as I'm concerned.
So I go clean our house, stop bothering people.
They had to. They had to.
They have done more. Xbox have done more for this gaming community than any console I've ever seen.
Yeah, Rain, you're right.
They got the best customer service. When you call Sony's customer service, blah 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 blah, you might get somebody from overseas.
Oh my God, Tug! Don't even bring out customer service. I have a story that I can share with you guys. That shit was crazy.
You know what? You might as well get ready to share it.
No, because I've already hogged the whole podcast, dude. I don't want to go and be like, "Oh, fuck this nigga. I ain't gonna invite him no more." He keep talking too much.
I'm just saying. I didn't say it.
Get it out, boy. Get them out.
No. Look, no. This is a true story. Look it. Check it out.
Let me get through. Oh,
I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Here go my boy. He bought a game the other day on damn Sony, and it was the wrong game. I mean, he bought the wrong damn game. You think they reimbursed him his damn money? Hell no. They didn't reimburse him his money at all. They kept they. I mean, I'm like, okay. I said, now at least with Microsoft, if you do that, they might do it, one time. I mean, you can't keep on doing it, but they will understand.
Well, they work with you. Yeah, they definitely work with you.
They will work with you, and they have reimbursed me my money before. Like that doggone Friday 13th game that
right.
Didn't work from the damn get go. I bought it. I called Microsoft.
Yeah. Remember when you first bought it and was broken? You're like, "Fuck this garbage." I remember you told me.
Right, and they reimbursed me my money.
Right.
So, and I thank them for that too. So this narrative between Xbox and Sony and the PlayStation. Xbox is by leaps and bounds better than that dog shit ass system. My son, my son, my Lord,
taking forever. You shout out.
He had a PS4. I had.
Oh my God! Okay? Oh my God! Those fucking cookies.
When they first came out, we put what game did we put together? Oh. It was one of the Superman. It was one of the Mortal Kombat games.
Well,
couldn't tell no difference at all. I'm like, okay, where can you tell me? I said, like, where can you tell me the difference? You know what he did? He went on there and said, "Okay, Dad, he went on there and got an Xbox."
So good, you fucking with me right now.
He went on there and got an Xbox. He saw the people get an Xbox. Okay.
Oh yeah. I've heard of people get mad and change because of. But look, I'm gonna be honest. Look.
Let me get through.
Oh, okay, no problem. I thought you finished. Sorry, Tuck. Sorry, Tuck.
Let me ask you, Ebot.
Yeah.
You can share your Xbox with your sons, right?
What was that? We'll go back. Go say that again.
You can share your games with your sons on their Xbox.
Yeah.
Can you do that with the Sony? Can you do that with the other?
Ebot, what you eating? Because I can hear you.
I'm eating a cookie. My daughter made me dark chocolate cookies. Oh my fucking shit. Those are fire.
They gotta be.
She made me dark chocolate chip cookies. It's just amazing.
Woo. You hear me? Can you do that with the PlayStation?
My wife do me some cookies. Hold on.
Look, Tuck. Let me, because I don't think you probably know. The PlayStation has this thing called SharePlay, right?
I know.
Wait. Listen, let me explain to you, brother. So you hear me out real quick. It has something called SharePlay, right? But the SharePlay, the way it works is it depends on the developer, it depends on the game, and you could only use it a certain amount of times, depending also on the developer in the game.
Yeah.
And it's only for like 45 minutes, which a lot of people abuse, and they just keep on doing it over and over and over, and even beat games like that. Yes, but here's the catch: the only way you can do that is if you have, or at least one of the parties has PlayStation Plus. If you do not have PlayStation Plus, you cannot use SharePlay.
Right.
If neither one of you have PlayStation Plus, you cannot use SharePlay. You understand? Right. So there's a catch to it, which people never bring up, and it's like on the Nintendo Switch. Right now, my daughter bought me a game, right, that I want, but she had to buy her account because they were giving her the offer to buy it, which is one of the to download, because she has the PSN thing that they have for Nintendo for the whole year, right? And this is me bringing out dirt from the consoles that people usually don't do. Since she has PSN on her, not PSN, the Nintendo Network for the year on her account, she can download free games, or they give her, right, or they kind of like Games with Gold, where you could rent them out and play them until your subscription expires.
Right.
Which she downloaded Wild Arms, right, which I wanted to play because it's an NES classic, which they made a remake for, or Wild Guns for the PS4, right, and Switch too. So I want to play the Nintendo one, right, but I cannot play it on my account. I have to play it on her account. I'm not allowed to touch it.
Right.
Because my account doesn't have gold. In my house, in the home Xbox, everybody can play off of it in any account. Same way you can share with whoever you're sharing with if you're making the account. And it used to be up to 5 people, but they changed it so that people wouldn't keep doing it because they were losing money like that. But the thing is, that's how it works, right? But with PlayStation, you can do if I gave you my account, made your account, your PlayStation, the home PlayStation, and I'm like the guest, yes, we can share it. I don't know if I have access to all of the games. It depends on how they are structured and the developer. But as far as I know, you can share it. But it's not as efficient as it is on Xbox. That's for sure. But yes,
what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. It's not. I know all about that. The thing about it is what I'm just trying to tell you. So, Xbox is what I'm just trying to say. Microsoft, Xbox has done everything in this juggling generation, and really the last two. Xbox 360 in this generation, their dashboard they got the best dashboard that I've seen on any console.
Well, they keep updating it. Yeah, they keep trying to make it better and better. Damn.
They keep on getting better and better, better and better every year. Here go PlayStation this year. Oh, they with the PS3 dashboard was dry.
I got you. It's still simplified. It's still very simple, like the other ones from PS3 and the Vita. Right. I get what you're saying.
And then they're gonna come up with this one, and it's still dry.
Well, a lot of people hate the Xbox dashboard simply because it's more sophisticated, because it's a lot more complex in how you do things, and it's not really complex because if you really look and pay attention, it's pretty self-explanatory, but it has a lot more depth to it. Like, it feels more alive. You see a lot of the social stuff going on in real time, a lot of advertisement. Their shit just really feels plain. But they've also added a tab where they have the social thing that shows people socially on there now, not that long ago, which they also got from, they did like from Microsoft, the way they have in their dash. There's a lot of things that they've done, but it's like what you're trying to say is of some of the stuff they do that's anti-consumer as well. I mean, it's like the name changing. They let you change your name finally after all these years since the PS3 era. And then the problem is if you change your name to another name, you're at risk because it tells you before you even do it that you might not have access to none of your shit. Now, does that mean that it always happens? Probably not. But it has happened to people. And the fact that it's a risk you're not going to want to take, especially if you're paying for it, because you got to pay for it every time. The first time it's free. But then after that, you got to pay for it, So at the end of the day, I know what you're saying. They're not a consumer friendly company, and they're really not, because they rather make you buy games that are old on their PSN network than actually giving it to you for free day one, day and day.
Right, and then there's another thing too. Now, as far as like people not liking the Xbox dashboard, if you don't like Xbox dashboard, you just downright lazy.
Yeah, it's not that hard. I always thought that was retarded about people.
It's easy.
Yeah,
It's easy as I don't know what.
Hey,
yeah, I've
man,
always thought that was.
I'm gonna show y'all I was biased, bro. They ain't even know where the select button was at. Come on,
No, they didn't know how to go. They didn't know how to go in the settings. Remember the one. Remember the one they did. Oh, we don't know how to get to the settings, and all you had to say was, "Hey Cortana, go to settings," because it worked with the connect.
Those are the people that the Xbox is trash, but they don't know how to get in it. They
But
supposed
they
to
don't
be.
know how to get into it.
But guys,
I'm just saying, you got a lot of lazy.
my
You got a lot of lazy people
I'm
in
trying
the
to get at
world.
least an hour of gaming, because I gotta go to work.
But you also got a lot of lazy people, man, in this world, and that's
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
So it goes. I heard you say you got to get off. I got you.
Yeah.
So I'll share the story another day, man. Read some of the last comments that we had. I saw some funny ones.
Oh, okay. We got COD is not exact exclusive to Sony. That's what you damn right. Call of Duty got the DLC though, my brother. This ain't
Early, that's it.
They get it early, bro. We had it for like 10 years, my brother.
Yeah. Microsoft, so we don't need that trash.
I'm gonna tell you a little story before I go. My cousin, the pony himself, for years, I was talking smack to him on the TV. That's how we get the DLCs first. Now this whole generation, my cousin been letting me have it. That's all we get the DLC first. You know, hey, I gotta eat that. I ate. Now you know I got my ass whooped. Cause my cousin was talking smack to me though. But it's all right. Let's go down to another one. Yo, E-Rock, yo, G4, man. Shout outs to y'all, my brothers. All in channel. Shout outs to y'all. Rain.
Yeah, Rain. We gotta get Rain on. We gotta get Rain on, man. We gotta get Rain on. We gotta get some of these dudes on here, man.
I'm not afraid, and I'm not like a lot of other podcasts. It's the guys in the comment sections. If y'all want to get down, man, shoot me.
If y'all have a way to do podcasts like Rain or Dakota Vodka, you know, the good guys, the guys, other Zinc, that you know they don't be disrespectful, they don't act stupid. You know, it'd be nice to get them in here and get their thoughts because they always come support. You know, that's just me. That's how I feel. You know.
Well, Microsoft do got the best story, no doubt about that.
The people out there, man, if you ever want to be on the show or whatever, man, just follow me on Twitter, hit me with the link, and I'll see what's up, man. But I'm just saying,
with a DM, yeah.
Bro, if you one of them guys is a traga leche, doing all of that, you got to go.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go.
Have that with dudes talking some crazy, nasty ass homo shit. You got guys like that. It's weird. That just want to get and talk. But I know these guys. None of y'all. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the weirdos because we don't know who they are. You know, there's a lot of soccer accounts. These dudes don't keep it real. But yo, man, let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Yeah, you know already how it is. You can find me on Twitter under Powerful Gamer Bot, and on Instagram C_respect. And then I am always on Xbox under HeBot8 with a space between the T and the 8. I'm always on there. You know, I'm most of the time I leave my console idling. I'll play when I can because I do more shit talking with my family, you know, my boys, or, you know, paying attention to my figures because that's what I like doing a lot. But I'll play from time to time because I don't have a lot of, you know, I'll be tired sometimes. You want to play. Even though I want to play that Minecraft, man, I need a crew to go in there hard. I was having fun.
But ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
I was having fun. No, you gotta try it, dude. No lie, that shit fun as fuck.
Yo, but I don't mean to lie. And I went in on it. I said, yo, that's not my kind of game. And you say, yo, bro, you gotta try it.
You gotta try it. It's fun, dude. No lie, dude.
I never played that game in my life. And you
I don't like Minecraft for shit, bro. But when I played that shit was fun. It's just like Diablo.
You really play that game, bro.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta take it. You gotta take a spear for me, man. You gotta do it.
Oh my God, you gonna really have to play that game?
Dude, I told you to play Crackdown co-op. Crackdown is the truth when you play that shit. That shit is super fun.
Roblox is the game.
Minecraft Dungeons.
Minecraft Dungeons, baby. My wife's laughing at me. Yeah.
That shit fire, my dude. I'm telling you.
Fire, baby. Put me under the gun. He about to say,
it's fire. It's fun, dude. I'm telling you. I wouldn't lie. You know I wouldn't lie to you, bro. I'm telling you.
I mean,
if you don't like it after the fact, you don't like it. Huh? You saw 100? 100 put up today as he put a clip. Look, I'm doing the Minecraft dance, and he was dancing with the guy. He was playing was laughing. I think hundreds are fucking true.
Yo, guys, man, I tell you like this. Thank you for showing up to the show, man, and listening to us. And Ghost is just cursing them out, not ranting like this. I was just going in on the comment section and these fake
Dum dums, yeah.
yeah, on the trolls. This is not to these Sony whoever YouTubers. They never mess with me. I'm just talking to these
Yeah.
fanboys, man. These guys, man, that be hating. Like, get a
Always
life.
saying something and they don't even know us. Yeah, like you could tell they don't even follow us.
They
Just
think
got
because I
something to
said
say.
the game was a little the game was alright. Like don't get me wrong, the graphics is good. It look good, but don't try to say people ain't real gamers. They need to give them the gamer card. Like, whoa, you wilding now, son.
Oh, Shasha went to 60 for like 3 seconds.
Yo, but Tuck, let them know where they can find you at, brother.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tuckmaster. You can find me on the Xbox.
I mean, a peach.
Oh my gosh, he does what Magali does.
So, you know, I'm thinking about getting my channel back up and running, but I'm with
Do that shit, Tuck.
family right now and all
Do
that.
that shit, Tuck.
So
I'm cheerleading for you. Do that shit, Tuck.
huh?
Do that shit, Tuck. I'm cheerleading for you.
Yeah. And you know, basically, you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, the ponies, you know, I'm not even gonna pay y'all ass no damn mind. Y'all just downright stupid, okay? As far as I'm concerned. All the other PS people out there, come and get an education from Professor Hebot.
Oh, that's silly.
Professor Hebot. It's just his name is not Hebot no more. Damn it, I'll call him Professor Hebot. That's what his name
Professor,
is. Because he knows his shit. Goes right on the crap.
That's right,
You know,
Tuck. That's
Mr.
right.
100. All of us know our stuff. I gotta just give shout outs to a lot of people in intramedia gaming. Y'all know who they are, and that's really basically about it. But I tell you right now, these group of men that I'm dealing with in intermediate gaming, we stay in our lane. We don't bother nobody. We the coolest ass people to hang around. And that's basically about it. I mean, we don't do anything to turn around and just, we're not going to go out there and just talk bullshit. We're going to give you the facts. So I'm going to tell you right now, Sony fans, when they do this show on June the 3rd, don't come out being nonchalant, thinking that Sony won this, Sony won that, because they haven't done nothing. They haven't showed no games yet. Hell, they didn't even show the doggone system yet. So I'm going to
you always got to take a low blow every time.
Come in there even kill with what you're going to be looking at. That's all I'm saying. And then after that, then come back to us, because we're going to do our show, you know, I hope like every Wednesday. But this is a show that we're doing for, because we hearing all this backlash about our show last night. Let me tell you right now, our show last night,
we spoke about a lot of things last night, all kind of things.
We had, I think, if I'm not sure, how many views did we have? I think we had over what?
Don't worry about that, Tuck. It ain't even none of their business, bro. Just,
but the thing about it is, more like what I'm trying to say is this, goes, compared to the first week.
That's not what I think it is.
We did it. We have increased our views.
Oh my God! Bob, we got to pop Tuck
every day after that. That's
why Tuck do that?
Every week we didn't turn around and
Tuck's going in right now
on us.
But that's not all, y'all. That's all I got to say.
I love him. Tuck, keep it real. Go ahead, Tuck. Shoot the mother effers, man.
Ghost is eating. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Tuck, I mean, all that bread going in right now.
We have improved every week since we've been doing our show, y'all.
Do your thing, bro.
That's right.
We had 150. We had 171 the first week. Last week we had 200 and something, and I think we got over 300 and something this week. So we got to be doing something right.
Yeah, well, whether it's hate or positivity, it's something right. Yeah, you're right, Tuck.
So that's all I got to say about that.
But you said it right. You let them have it.
Man, I just tell the truth. I mean, hell.
I love Tuck.
I mean, I
Do
just
that
get
shit.
tired of
I
people
love
being
Tuck
so-
too, bro. He's just good.
I'm a
You
realist.
don't fuck around.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
a realist.
I love him. Go ahead,
Dude, I'm
Tuck.
just a realist. I'm not no faker. I'm a realist. And if anybody want to
Keep
say
it real
that
all
I'm
the
a
time,
corporate
bro. That's
slave,
what's up.
hell yeah, I am a corporate Xbox slave.
And you a good. Oh my God.
And a
Tuck.
good one. And a good
Oh
one.
my God. He said he's a slave. I'm not a slave, Tuck. You putting us in the wrong.
And I was like that.
Fuck it. Let him say what he gotta say, girl.
Like I said, I
He's
am
a slave. You don't give a fuck.
He don't
Fuck
care.
the haters.
Like, wow.
That's
And
right.
you don't like PlayStation. I know that.
no, I
man.
don't like
Yeah.
But you always been a, yeah, go ahead.
He's always been real though.
like I said, I
Keep
have
it
my
real.
experience. Like I said, I have my experience with the PS3 when they came out with that home crap. I thought it was gonna be like Xbox Live. I'm not gonna kid y'all. I thought the damn thing gonna be like Xbox Live. Next thing I knew, they canceled the damn thing. I said, I'll be there. I said, they did it. I said, I've been an Xbox dude ever since. Forget it.
That's what's up, Tuck.
So I'm out here, y'all. You know, y'all doing. Hey,
Man that knows his path, bro. That's how
all
you
I
do
gotta
it.
say, all I gotta say is this, guys. Hey, I love every single one of y'all guys. Hey, and y'all know my number, and I know y'all number. We can talk any doggone time. Y'all have helped me out a whole lot, and I'm hoping that I have helped you out a whole lot in your lives too.
Yo, Tuck,
So,
I want to be honest. I'm going to
yeah,
say you a true friend.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
Through Xbox, you meet friends. And Tuck is one guy that I met in my life that's I'm glad not met physically like talking, but through Xbox. This is a very good guy, and he's not a bad guy, and he's just speaking from his
He has
heart.
a big heart. He
And
cares. He's kind.
I do say he's
Mhm.
one of the true friends, man, and I will always say God
Never
bless you.
changes with you.
Never changed. You always kept it real with me since the day I first ever met you. That's why I say you're one of my friends. Not a gamer,
Yeah.
you're one of my friends
Friend.
in real
Yeah.
life. Because if I'm
Like
taking my
family. He's
time
like
of my day
family.
to talk
He's
to
like
you,
family.
you like
Well, one
family.
thing I do, I appreciate y'all guys because during the time when I lost my son 2 years ago, y'all was there for me.
Yep. And I lost, you was there for me when I lost, forget it, fathers. I
Right.
lost a lot of people in my family, bro. And you've been
And I
there, the
lost,
rest of the guys.
you know, I
Even
lost my
Iron,
brother.
I'm going to throw it out there, even Iron Wolf.
Mm.
Iron Wolf was there at one time too when I lost things. But it's,
I mean, I lost my brother.
I lost my wife,
brother
lost the baby and everything. Like, it's crazy. It's a lot. But we frauds, though. You feel me?
Right.
But, yo,
Mhm.
God bless you, my
It's
brother.
like I lost my oldest brother yesterday.
I know,
And,
bro.
you know,
Oh,
and y'all
man.
just, hey, you know, and I wasn't even on the show that much. But y'all just, Ghost Rider, you sent me the invite anyway. You
Of
just say,
course, you my bro. You was there for me. I'm gonna be there for you.
and let it go.
You know why? Because you need your brothers. No matter
Yeah.
what, at least
Yeah.
you need a shoulder to lean on. This is what you got to lean on. We talking. We keeping your mind occupied. You understand? Like, I know that hurts. I know it hurts you, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it hurts. It hurt. Death. Any death like that will kill you inside. I know that. I heard it in your voice.
Losing a loved one, it's not an
Yeah.
easy thing.
And I want to give I want to give Flip Money a special shout out too, because he came
Yeah,
out
flip money.
and,
Good people
support
too.
me today and everything. So Flip Money, I love you, brother. You know, I know we always joke around with each other, but I'm telling you right now, man, these group of guys that I'm with here, y'all. Hey, man,
Thank you, Rain.
It's a brotherhood.
Yeah, yeah, man, for real.
Hey, man, I just want to tell you like this. Come rock out once in a while with me on Twitter, Twitch, and as you know, Mixer. I want to tell you like this. Thank you for all stopping by. Rain 4, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Mr. Kima, thank you. Xbox all in channel, Cyberwolf. Bro, everybody on this comment section, others
Yeah,
think, man, thank you. E-Rock for showing up, bro. Like, if you
Rain.
wanted the link, I would have sent it
E4.
to you, my brother. But I know you don't like doing that, probably. You probably would have not liked that, but I was just going in for all of us, bro, because these dudes are haters out there down in the comments section. My main man, Cyber, you already know, bro. If you're
Other
still in
thing,
the room, man,
Cyberwolf, yeah.
I'll play Call of Duty with you
Rain
whenever you want, bro.
G4, yes.
Rain G4, definitely. Even the Sony dude or whoever he was with the Spider-Man, Fab Rice.
Yeah,
That's your real channel.
he did. Yeah, Judah, you and
Thank you
Judah
for
too.
coming.
Judah.
Yeah, Thank you
I
for
don't know if
coming
he's
by
new,
and
but
not being an
yeah,
asshole and harassing and saying all of this. You came out with good comments and we
yeah,
answered.
yeah.
Same thing with Judah.
We'll
Judah.
do that with anybody. If
Yeah,
you
I'm
talk
not a
to us
bad
like
person,
civil
bro.
people, we're gonna
Yes.
talk to you civil. You talk to us straight like sideways, then we're gonna talk to you sideways.
Yeah.
That's how we
Funny.
do it.
Shout outs to you too.
Yeah,
Like,
K Mega stopped by too, I think, right? Yeah, all of them.
well, tell
Yeah.
me, like I said, man, shout outs to Mega, shout outs to 100, shout outs to Collad, shout outs to J-Lone, shout outs to everybody that I mess with in the Xbox community. Even dudes that I don't mention, like I do rock out with, like, God bless all of y'all. And I tell you this, man, like, it is what it is, guys. Like, thank you for stopping by and rocking out. Hope you enjoy it. You already know I'm gonna get hated on anyway. You know that, Tuck. We're gonna get hated on.
Well, you know what? We can get hated on all we want to, but we just tell the truth.
Yeah, of course we tell the truth, bro.
And if the truth hurts, so be it.
Yes, sir. All right, Cyber. God bless you, man. Peace out, man.
So we're
Keep it
out of
game.
here.
And like Ghost always says, keep it Xbox.
That's
The
right.
best box,
Go
Xbox,
to
nigga.
Xbox.
That's Blazer Phoenix. Xbox is the best box you heard.
Talk to you later, fellas.
Yo, God bless you, my brother. Peace.
God bless you, Dave.